because I could easily develop GERD and heartburn.
Okay. I
and the acid that builds up into my body. When you switch to keto, it immediately it goes away. Like I had bad what do you call it? Heartburn for
acid reflux.
Yeah, acid reflux, bad heartburn, all that stuff. And I did keto for I just switched what I ate, and within 2 days I didn't feel it anymore.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yeah. It's really cool. I mean, I enjoy the diet just because I eat a lot of meat. I don't eat a lot of sweets, and I don't eat a lot of bread anyway. I don't like sweets.
Okay.
So stuff like that, it's just not my jam.
But I feel like sweets,
I love bread.
they weigh me
Bread and
down,
butter.
bro.
But you could do that.
Why?
Our metabolisms are different.
Yeah, but my blood pressure's still up there.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's so weird. That's my blood pressure, it'd be up there too, but keto fixed my blood pressure too.
You see, you don't look like you eat a lot at all. I
have a nice little Cheerios in the morning with some bananas and strawberries.
See, and that's what I'm talking
about. That'll be good. And then whatever for dinner, I eat a lot of chicken.
Okay,
a lot of chicken. So red meat, I limit myself to 3 or 4 times a month.
See,
I'm supposed to stop the chicken, the salt, the hot wings. I eat hot wings 3 or 4 times a week.
See, that's what I'm saying. I love hot wings.
The thing is, you can eat the wings without the sauce.
That's crazy. What's the point?
Man, you taking away from everything, man. See,
the
for
juices
me,
got to get in there.
I do
That's crazy.
I do a smoothie.
That was wild.
That was wild.
I do
you a wild boy.
Yeah, see, I know. For me, I do a smoothie every morning. I got to do a smoothie. I love my smoothies. I do though, and then for lunch, it's kind of in between. But for dinner, I always eat right around about 7 o'clock. I'm done. I ain't eating nothing else after 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm a late eater, so keto works for me.
Yeah, so
I eat at 3 in the morning.
Right
what?
now,
I don't go to sleep really until 3. I eat it. So I eat 2.
All right, man. Look, so if you don't go to sleep and I see you knocking at my door, a zombie apocalypse, man. Hey, I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna tell you to leave before I try to shoot you.
Nah, man. I be up. I be up all times, and I'll go to sleep and then I'll wake up and I'll be up for a while. Yeah.
That's because your brain ain't turned off.
My brain never turns off,
and you're constantly thinking.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. I be sitting here thinking of how to make the pods better, all this other stuff.
Do you write that down?
Yeah, I have a whole document full of ideas.
Good.
We have 7 shows right now. We're cranking it up to 11 for the new year.
Your best inspirations happen at 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You could become president of the United States at 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
With the ideas people come up with, or at least I come up with.
Could you hit that live button?
That's when everything is
the one right next to you.
You gotta think about it. That's when everything around you within your own house is the calmest and the still, because you get to think a whole lot clearer.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else going on. Don't even turn your TV on. Just sit there and just think.
Bro, I don't watch TV.
That's good.
I just read the articles.
What you read them on your phone?
Yeah, my phone. Obviously, IG, they have the little videos, the reels, and then TikTok, you get all the highlights there too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't watch much TV no more either. Now that I think about it,
just sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my wife. She'd be like, "I know when you in this room and that room." I was like, "Why?" The first thing I turn, it's on sports and it's on this, on that. I'm like, so all I watch is really sports, unless I decide to get into a show. But other than that,
I listen to more music than I do watch TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Music is calm. I listen to 3 or 4 hours of podcasts a day.
Yeah?
Yeah, a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the music.
I listen to podcasts all day.
I feel like
this. You listen to podcasts all day? I got to find out some good ones.
That's Joe Budden, and it is what it is. It's only 2 hours all day.
Yeah. It is what it is. It's basically like a sports Joe Budden.
Yeah.
I like...
hilarious, though.
That Nightcap is my favorite one right now.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious.
Let me tell you something else, Ocho.
Yeah. How long ago you do this, man? I'm feeling this.
a couple years ago.
Yeah, I'm feeling this.
That's the last song I ever made.
It's something about that last one, bro.
Yeah,
you hold on to that last one.
It's hard to make another one.
Yeah, it really is.
That verse was pretty hard. Not to pat myself on the back, but that verse was pretty.
Y'all get a good Christmas plate?
We had a taco bar.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Did you do? What do y'all do for Christmas? Taco still?
No, we had tamales.
Tamales?
Yeah, we started at 5 a.m.
Yeah. It's like a family thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Miss them days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's a rough morning.
It's a lot of
going
work,
into
bro.
the night. Well, it's not even that. With my family, the drinking starts at 5 a.m. too.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend of mine. She's Serbian. She said that their Easter starts the day of, like 2 days before, but the Easter day they start at 4 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah. This is back home in Serbia.
I barbecued, man. I barbecued like 2 boxes of rib tips, some hamburgers, some brats, some chicken wings. Made some mixed greens. Mom's made some spaghetti. She brought a famous chocolate cake over, and then that was really about it, bro. Just sat back and just chilled. Wife bought me a Indianapolis Colts onesie for Christmas.
Okay.
Man, I put that mug on like probably about like 5 that evening. I ain't never take that mug off it up until just today. Just sitting up in the crib,
You just
playing
reminded
vids. Literally just took that mug off. Like So yeah, man. But yeah, that's like. But that family atmosphere that what you're talking about, for me, I do miss that because I remember growing up, it used to always be like my cousins and my auntie over at our house, like every Christmas, every New Year's Eve, and that's how we celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
And we be sitting there like laughing at my auntie while she got drunk, while we all sitting there watching holiday movies or watching football and everything else.
Yeah, and it's like I told them, I was like, man, it's really the only day I look forward to throughout the whole year.
Yeah,
man.
Because I was like, man, it's like I already know it's gonna be guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed laughs.
Right.
Yeah.
So how many people y'all normally have up in the crib?
It's about a good 8 of us.
Yeah, see,
It's about a good 8 of us. You know, we kept it small. We always kept it small, just like the media, my pops, and then my uncle, my aunt, cousins,
That's what's up, man.
my son, and yeah.
That builds that bond, you know what I'm saying, between family that can't be broken no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's always a good feeling, man.
That's dope. We'll go ahead and Mark, how was your Christmas?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was decent. I just watched the games, to be honest.
Oh, we'll get right into that too.
Dude, it ain't, honestly, my Christmases aren't like how it used to be.
No,
Like,
no one's is.
My dad is one of 16.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
back in the day when I was younger, like, dude, we would all go to my grandma's house, and you know how it is. Like, she lived in Gary, so it was like that small ass house, but like everybody was there.
Yeah.
oh wow.
Like
It
that's
made it
it's
work.
that type of shit where someone's going through, you're like, oh shit. Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And like, dude, we were all up there.
when in Gary did she live?
Glen Park, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Glen-
Yeah, I
some-
miss those days.
certain parts in
I
Glen
think they
Park.
just can't hear us
Yeah.
because they're not close.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm
nah,
gonna push that
I didn't really do anything. I just literally stayed in bed.
No good
watching the
food?
game. Pizza.
We got to get you out of that habit, bro.
Pizza?
I'm not the one that got it. I was with other people and they brought it.
I know, man. Got to get good food. That's where it's like when
We
I
had
came in here.
tamales.
Yeah, I came in here and I told Swill, I was like, "Hey, bro, did you get some soul food?" He's like, "Nah, man." I was like, "All right, bro. Next time I do any of that, I got you with a plate on your name, bro. I got you." He was like, "All right, bet. I need some of that." So yeah.
As a single black man, you always got to have the soul food connect.
I mean,
That's a
got
must.
to.
do you see him?
That's a
Obviously,
must.
he gonna say yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but
Get it in.
he ain't lost about 50 pounds in the
Nah.
last 4 months, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
Straight.
We'll go ahead and intro the pod. Welcome everyone to the sports panel. I am your host, Will. We have our consistent, very consistent panel of experts here with us. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
Coach Corey.
Jason.
Coach Mark.
Pacifico Poppy.
All right. Mark, move your mic closer.
I didn't know you was a coach.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah,
we
down our starting center, but he'll be back soon.
He'll be back. I'm just gonna keep the chair warm for him in the meantime. If you're watching, Coach. But anyway, we'll get right into it. Let's start with the NFL actually, because Christmas was. We'll get to those Christmas games, but the NFL actually participated in the Christmas games as well. Did you guys get to watch those games?
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I didn't actually get a chance to watch any of them, just because simple fact is it was on Netflix, and I know a lot of people was having a hard time watching them on Netflix because they say it was buffering and you really couldn't get in. I'm looking like, forget it. So I just watched the NBA games. I ain't watching none of it.
they probably gotta get new home internet. I think I know a guy.
Man. I got the Xfinity internet. I tried to T-Mobile, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be pointing no elbows, but I tried T-Mobile, but it wasn't working, you know what I'm saying? So I got Xfinity.
Nah, I saw good. I did stream it. And we didn't have too many streaming issues. Like it was like when you first played in between the games, because I missed the first game. But when you first play in between the games, it starts the whole stream over. So I thought that I was watching the game live, and I wasn't. And then I checked this. I was like, why does it say final? But whatever. But who played the first game? Because I don't even remember. I didn't even see it.
Was it the Chiefs and
Pittsburgh.
the
Chiefs in Pittsburgh.
It was.
It was Chiefs in Pittsburgh, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, you said you had some special speak up upon that, sir.
Yeah. So
Get it off your chest.
last time I came in the pod was the last time Pittsburgh won,
Right.
and it's been 3 straight losses.
Oh,
So that's why he's here today. He's like, you know what? I
I had to make sure I made my appearance, but no, it's just for the past 5 seasons, maybe 6, Pittsburgh starts off hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then all of a sudden after Thanksgiving,
Fall off the rails.
they fall off. They go in panic mode.
Is it so much of them falling off, or is it so much of teams figuring them out?
I'm gonna go both.
Okay.
I'm gonna go both because teams are doing the same thing all year, and
I think it's a fatigue problem. The defense keeps them plays A1 for the first 2/3 of the season, and then at the very end of the season they tired. They can't hold the offense above their head.
True.
yeah,
I also think that no knock to Russell Wilson. He came in and did his thing, but y'all gotta have consistent quarterback play, man. Like consistent all the way through. And then think about it, like Pittsburgh Steelers. When you think of Pittsburgh Steelers, like what's been the number one staple of their whole offense, their whole
in the running game.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't got no running game, man. Where's it been all season? Non-existent.
No,
We're relying on the defense.
Exactly.
Then the
TJ Watt
defense.
can't do everything, man.
bro, that's all they depend on. Once he go down, defense over.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. And
It's crazy that one man should not make a team like that.
Yeah, you saw Detroit. Their best man went down, and they were still.
And I thought they was gonna fall off.
Man.
Still did.
We thought.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like even like back then when we had Le'Veon and AB, when Le'Veon went down with his ACL, their season went down.
Yeah.
When AB went out with that life-changing hit that he had from Vontae's Perfect,
Yeah.
That changed
he
his
ain't
whole
never been the
life.
same.
Yeah. Went
They ain't never
down,
been the
man.
same.
He got
Right.
CTE in that one hit.
Right.
He got his own
And
thing, CTESPN.
I could just
Have you
remember.
seen his Twitter?
Hell yeah.
Dude,
That
hilarious.
dude's hilarious. I think he's probably
I could just remember, you know what I'm saying, when y'all had like Rashad Mendenhall. You know what I'm
he
saying?
was Milwaukee Moore.
He
them
was doing
guys.
his thing. But Jerome Bettis, when y'all had him, man, the bus was rolling, like,
He was rolling.
you know, doing his thing.
They
But
had him and Willie Parker
Right.
that Super Bowl 40 season.
right, when y'all got a strong running game and y'all defense is like lights out, it's hard to beat Pittsburgh because everybody know what y'all gonna do. Then when y'all had got Roethlisberger, I was like, okay, so now y'all can throw the ball. Then y'all had that year where y'all had Santonio Holmes. I'm like, okay, all right,
and
good.
Plexico.
And Plexico Burrs. Like, all right. But now it's like,
they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
yeah, but at the same time, though, still mad respect to the head coach. Man.
Yeah, I think anyone calling for his job is crazy. That's crazy. You can't call out Coach T like that.
Right. For Mike to be able to do what he's doing, to coach a team like that, you ain't got much of a running game. You ain't got much of a passing game. That's crazy. And then didn't they just sign old boy from Carolina and then released him?
That
Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson.
He didn't want to play.
What?
He
didn't want to play.
Then why the hell did he sign?
No, they traded from Carolina.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
So he got traded to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Then he didn't want to. He wasn't getting no snaps.
Yep.
So he was like, "All right, I ain't going to walkthrough."
I'm out.
Got suspended by Baltimore. Got released later on. I thought Pittsburgh was going to claim him off waivers, bring him back. I think Houston ended up claiming him, if I'm not mistaken.
Houston got him.
So, I mean, they need him too.
That's two people in a week that quit on their team.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
That is strange, right? Dang. Man.
What was the other team that somebody quit on?
49ers?
Yeah. He just refused to go in. He left off the bench.
He said, "No, I'm good." I mean, it's not the first time it's happened.
Oh, AB
I think
did it.
Vernon Davis did the same thing or something like that.
Oh, no. Vontae Davis from Buffalo.
Yeah.
That story was funny.
Because he apparently has a high pitched voice.
Hey,
Yeah.
but look, check this out.
R.I.P.
Hey, through all that though, the person that quit on their team the worst was AB. You know what, man?
Yeah.
You know what?
He had reason to quit though. He had actual.
They was
beef.
playing with his money.
Yeah.
He had actual beef to quit. This dude on the 49ers, I don't know why he quit, but why do you even show up if you ain't gonna go in?
So the story goes that there were two people in that got injured, and it looked like a situation where he would be risking injury as well.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't warmed up, and they had already played and got injured in that game. So he wasn't warmed up at all, and he's a starting caliber player, and actually got pushed out of that position because they came back. So he didn't want to risk injury because he's stepping in the game cold in the middle of the game.
What the fuck position was he playing? He was worried about getting hurt.
He was playing.
He was on the line.
He was like he was like a middle linebacker or something like that. Because actually, they brought him in to replace Greenlaw.
Yeah,
because Greenlaw got hurt with the ACL, and Greenlaw was out most of the season. And whoever Greenlaw replacement, I remember he got injured. But when Greenlaw came back, they told him, "All right, now we bumping you back down to third string."
Right.
So he figured, "Nah, I'm not gonna play." But why get dressed? Why even go through that problem of getting dressed?
Yeah, get his big ass on a bike.
Right.
I think.
That's what I said.
Yeah. That's
the worst excuse I ever heard.
It's a thing. I guess I was
Get his
what I
ass
was
on that
going to say
bike.
is about
Get your ass out there and play.
You better do some sprints on the sideline.
Man,
Do some rubber bands.
I mean, if
you
I
gotta
would've
fight in the locker room.
If I saw that he was on the ground, I'd be like, "Fuck, I might go in. So let me just hurry up, go on this bike real quick."
Yeah.
Man,
Like-
you got the adrenaline. That's a mental thing, man. Something else was wrong with him. He ain't want to go. Maybe he had the bubble guts or something. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? He was going to shit himself.
Hey, maybe he was gonna pull Paul Pierce, man.
Maybe. But
That's
if we go back to the locker room and it's playoff, it's this crucial part of the season, and you quit,
Yeah.
I'm firing on you when we get back to the locker room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess when you have that take, no, I definitely understand it.
You think the players are bogus for calling him out in the media?
No, because they don't. He says he ain't never beat with him again.
Yeah.
It's over with.
I mean, calling them out in the media is one thing, and how they did it and what they said, like, okay, yeah, it's just pretty much like remember that year Mike Singletary, was it Vernon Davis, can't play with him, can't coach with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's one thing to say that, but what they actually said to him in the locker room, I can respect that. Like, hey, look, this is how I feel about him. You know what I'm saying? What he did to us, I ain't feeling it. Now, what I got to say, you behind closed doors in the locker room, it's gonna be totally different ball game, bro.
Oh boy, so that's fine. He's probably gonna get cut.
Oh yeah, he out of there.
Yeah, and he did.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think he did.
No, they kept him.
I think they're figuring out something. Wait for the NFL to find him or something like that.
He only got one game left, man. Like, I mean, what, 2?
They're not making it to the playoffs, so he ain't playing next year.
Rap, bro.
No, he might as well just stay home.
Right?
Yeah.
Buy some tickets.
Why would anybody want you in the locker room with him?
Right. Exactly.
Do y'all care about the Beyonce concert in between or no?
I don't listen to country.
Yes,
Man,
yes or no? Just
dude.
no? Are we out on it?
No.
I mean, Beyonce.
Please,
cool.
can we not even talk about that? Because every time I'm on Facebook, oh, Beyonce this, Beyonce that. Beyonce was the great this and that. Beyonce has surpassed Michael Jackson as one of the greatest entertainers of all time.
That's a
Laugh, cat, you lying, this and that.
That's a different conversation
then
for a
the
different.
Well,
Yeah.
she up there.
It's a whole different pot.
She up there.
She's up there, but it's a whole different pot. I get the
She up
sentiment,
there.
but it's a whole different pot. All right, so we'll.
Congrats to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the halftime show for Christmas.
Congratulations, or
If
I'm
it
sorry.
wasn't, if it wasn't country, I probably would have listened to it.
Yeah.
Or watched it.
I like the way she pulled it off, though. It was
Shut
gangster.
up.
It was gangster.
A lot.
Watched
What's
that
it?
shit.
I'm gonna say this: a lot of people was not happy with her performance. Just simple fact is, they like, look, we understand that you got a country album out, but it's supposed to be about the holiday, and they weren't happy.
I mean, you ain't getting.
People gonna be mad about everything, man.
You're not gonna get all I want is Christmas from.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter who performed it, that wasn't about to do
That
a bunch of
would've
country
been
music.
I'm about tired of
or
hearing that
Christmas
song
music.
as it is
No,
already.
she did. She performed.
Mariah Carey?
Not
You
at
know
the
what?
event, but she had her own special performance,
She surely did.
10-minute set or whatever.
She still got the number one song in the country.
and
every
not only
year at
top of
Christmas
that,
time.
Wild.
Like
I want to know how much she makes off
when
that.
the
So
when the
much.
holidays roll around, she had her own like channel on XFM radio. Cause I got that Sirius Light. She got her own channel. I was looking like,
I bet.
I don't want to hear this crap, man.
I'd rather watch that Christmas halftime show than the Super Bowl one coming up.
Oh, that's
Just
hot.
saying.
Man,
That's
I know
a
your
hot
feelings
topic, man.
hurt.
Don't do that.
Whoa.
Don't do
What
him
are
like
gunshots?
that.
What are gunshots? What are
Just saying.
gunshots?
What
Nah,
gunshots on that, bro?
Wow.
Shots fired.
It's just hate. It's just hate for no reason whatsoever. You don't have to hate on Kendrick because he murdered your mans.
Ooh,
Pause.
ooh.
Yeah, that's crazy. You rather watch
All right,
the-
well, when we go on to the
And
next
I'm keeping
topic,
the same
Hey, I'm gonna go on record. I'm gonna make a prediction. Kendrick will surprise everybody. This will be a top 5 Super Bowl performance. of all
I
time.
agree. I 100% agree.
you put money
Like,
on that.
how mad would you be if he brought out Drake?
Oh,
That'd be wild.
Like,
Ooh.
It'd
like,
be
what
disgusting.
would you
I
do?
wouldn't want to watch it. I turn it
If
off.
Drake do that, if Drake
And
do
the thing
that,
is, it's not because I
Drake
hate.
better not do that.
It's not because I don't like Drake. It's because I enjoy the sanctity
Real
of
competition.
of
Yeah.
competition and rap beef.
They can't be
And if
cool.
you,
Okay,
and
so
if you gonna
like,
squash
what
it, don't
would you
squash it
do?
like that.
What would you do if he like came out and he was just playing Poetic Justice, and then next thing you know, Drake come out?
No, because
No,
some stuff got to be
'cause
addressed
sucker
first
move.
before
No,
you do
because
that.
Drake, like I'd reconsider
that,
like listening to his music again.
Yeah, we can't do
So
that.
I
Because
guess,
after
you
being
host a
called
Super Bowl party then, right?
I'm probably gonna have to.
Okay.
When is the Super Bowl?
Should be
It's usually
February.
first
Like,
Sunday.
It's always
in-
like
in
that
February.
first
February.
weekend in February, the second weekend in
hold on.
February.
Yeah, I'll probably
So
host it.
when we move on to the next topic, you let Jay go first because he probably gonna have a lot to say.
You bring a grill? You gonna bring a grill?
I can grill something at the crib. Yeah, it won't be no problem.
No,
February 9th.
Bring your grill.
Oh, you want somebody I'm gonna need a flatbed for somebody to pick that stuff up
I'll make it happen.
because I got a grill and then I got a
smoker?
no, I got a flat grill. I got 2 grills.
Oh.
I got a flat grill and then I got a regular grill
Yeah, I got a guy. We'll make it happen.
with a propane tank. So, all right,
Yep.
just saying.
Let's talk about some Bears.
Ooh, man, hey,
Ooh.
Jay, you want to go and lead us off on this, bro?
ISO on you. And the thing is, we don't have to stay here. I'm just gonna let you say what you want to say. Say what you got to say.
Get it off your chest, bro.
Hey, I ain't never said this before either, but I have no faith right now in the future of this team. That means next year,
They got the
I 100% believe Caleb Williams shouldn't have came to Chicago.
He shouldn't have came to Chicago, or he shouldn't have been drafted number 1.
No, he should have decided to keep himself away from Chicago, Illinois.
Like he was,
Gunshots.
like he
So
was
with the
planning on
gunshots.
doing at first.
Wait, so you mean to tell me he should have pulled John Elway and Eli Manning? I don't want to play for Chicago. You better send me somewhere else.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't see a path where they can do him any justice anytime soon.
I think he got to stop painting his nails. Then maybe
I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. I think he the truth. I think he could be the best quarterback in football in the future. He just don't got no type of good foundation around him right now.
Do you think his decision making is good, or you think do you think his decision making is bad, or do you think he's just doing the best with what he has?
I think
he's
rushed.
doing the best with what he has, and he's doing damn good.
Yeah.
They got
They don't have a good line, though.
The last
That's
throw,
the thing.
second cheapest O-line in the league.
that interception he threw was the first in like
they are
8
cheap, ain't
games.
Yeah.
They don't spend no
It
money
was
on
his
that
first
O-line.
interception he threw in that game.
Like 8 games.
Okay,
He's
because
only thrown 6 and he's thrown 19 touchdowns.
that
many,
had to have been one of the most disgusting interceptions I've ever seen in my life.
How many times
Well, he
has,
just threw it up because he had somebody on his lap.
Caleb been sacked?
Right.
I think like the second most in NFL history.
Shit.
Wait, what was the
NFL
question?
history.
How many
It's
times
been
has Caleb
60.
Williams been sacked this year?
60
For,
something times.
like just for a rookie.
For anybody ever in the history of football.
Oh wow.
He is they're about to break the record probably for the most sacks ever.
Wow,
in the
he
season.
has 67, which is the fourth
record, I think, is
most
74.
in NFL history.
What's the most?
I think it's 74, right?
76.
76.
Holy crap.
Who do they play next week?
I think the Packers.
Yeah, they close they always close with the Packers.
They got 2 more games or 1 more game?
2. So you
So
got
we got
tomorrow.
Packers and Lions.
You got tomorrow,
they're
and
beating
then
that
you
record.
got next week. Yeah.
They're beating that record.
Or did we already pay the Lions twice?
I'm not
Who
sure.
y'all play tomorrow?
They don't play
We don't play
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because that's just right. Y'all play Thursday
That's the
Okay,
last
so
one.
just the Packers.
on the 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
He's been sacked 10 times before in one game. I mean, it can happen.
Look, I've watched most of their games, and it's been at times I'm looking like Caleb. Check down is right there, Caleb. You holding the ball a little bit too long. Matter of fact, it was a play that I know Rome came across the middle of the field.
Yeah,
It was wide open. He had his hands out like that, and Caleb like looked at him and went the other way. I'm looking like, pull the trigger, man. Pull the trigger.
You got to understand, man. It's your body positioning. We looking at a whole field when they're looking at split-second things from their point of view.
Yeah.
When they're under pressure, they probably they got the angle to throw the ball this way.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking at this way. The arms turned a little bit this. It's anything. There's a million different reasons why I'm sure he would have thrown the ball if
He probably got dudes screaming at him.
he's got
The
people
D-line
coming down
screaming
on
at
top
him.
of him. I mean, I wouldn't want to be in his position. He's running for his life every time he
You know
drop
what?
back.
What's your advice to Caleb Williams?
Patience. That's all you can do. Be patient. You got to wait for a new quarterback. Hopefully they pick the right one.
He a
So
leader.
now he's got to learn a new system.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got to fix the O-line.
Could he force his way out?
No.
I don't think that would look good in the NFL.
No.
I don't think other
rookie.
Other coach or teams would like that quality in a young player. They be like, if things go wrong here, you gonna quit on us?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I think just stay the course. I mean, Chicago's a beautiful city, beautiful football city. We'll love him. I mean, it ain't his fault. We know it ain't his fault. So I think I just feel sorry for him. But it was his first year. I think he did pretty good for what he was dealing with. I seen some unbelievable throws. He had a touchdown that game that got took away.
I think he'll be good.
I think he'll be good.
You know, and I can agree with him on that. It's just simple fact is because you got to think about saying like, if I sit here and I don't want to be with Chicago, which you know already got players in here in the NFL saying, I'm not going in the game. Oh, this is going on. I don't want to play for you no more. It's like, okay, so now it's like a trend going on. So you don't want to play for us no more. And on top of that, you finna enter your second year. And Chicago already knew you're drafting a very talented quarterback. So why not go out, spend the money that you need to build an offensive line around this young boy? Then not only top of that, you had an opportunity to hire Cliff Kingsbury. What did you do? You passed on him. Cliff Kingsbury has experience with him. Cliff Kingsbury would have been over there. I guarantee you the Bears would not have. They have more than 4 wins right now.
Mm-hmm.
They talking about Pete Carroll interested.
Yeah,
He's too
but
old.
I wouldn't hire Pete
He's too
Carroll.
old.
Why not?
I wouldn't hire.
Why not?
He's too old.
He's too old.
He's too old. It's like I ain't saying he can't relate to the players right now, but he's kind of like fizzled out right now. Pete Carroll is done. If I'm Chicago, look, I'm looking at Ben Johnson. What the heck you just did over there in Detroit?
Crazy.
I'm looking at Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel is like one of those people that can come in and set a culture.
I like Mike.
You know what I'm saying?
Guy,
Yeah,
he coached in San Francisco, right?
No, he coached in Tennessee. Even though he's a defensive guy,
he's a culture guy.
He's
like
a culture
Harbaugh.
guy.
He's like a Harbaugh.
Right. He's a culture guy, but he got to be smart and look at it like, okay, if I come over here, I got to get this offensive coordinator position right.
He would be Dan Campbell for us.
Thank you.
That'd be exactly what that would be.
And then you think about
that's what you need.
Ben Johnson coming over there. He's already an offensive coordinator. Okay, I'm gonna bring an offensive coordinator here, but I need an offensive coordinator that's gonna come with somewhat think like me, but also think outside the box a little bit different from me.
Well,
all right.
Well, Ben Johnson ain't leaving the Lions as an OC to come to Chicago to be an OC.
No, I'm saying as a head coach.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If he come as a head coach, he got to hire offensive coordinator because, as I know,
or he can just run the offense.
He can run it himself. Cliff Kingsbury only signed 1-year deal with the Redskins, and they already talking. Teams finna be lining up to call him up already for a head coaching job. Honestly, if I was Chicago, I'd give him a call, see what he talking about. Second go around, it might not hurt him because we know he didn't do that well in Arizona, but it might not hurt.
See, I don't like when the chick that I tried to holler at turned me down and then tried to spin the block on me later.
Yeah.
I'm good, fam. Nah, you stay over there with old boy.
Yeah.
Stay over there with old boy.
Yeah. Now, speaking of head coaches, just a round of applause for Michael Vick. He picked up a head coaching job, and you guys know where I'm at.
Yeah.
His alma mater.
It's
that's where he went to high school, right?
It's at
in
Norfolk State in Virginia.
Yeah.
Is that a high school or college?
College.
No, it's a college.
Okay,
it's college.
I think Deshaun Jackson did too.
Yeah, I just seen that.
Delaware State.
Deshaun Jackson just did that, and Teddy Bridgewater, after just leading his high school team to a state title, came out of retirement to sign with Detroit. I'm looking like, dude.
I want to know why.
Yeah,
it's your opportunity to get a ring.
Yeah. But
well, they don't have a backup, do they?
No.
Ah, then
smart.
That makes sense.
They gotta have a backup for the playoff run.
Which is smart, but
I mean, hey, he could still throw the ball.
It, though.
Yeah.
Have
you seen those videos when like him practicing with his team and all that?
Mm-hmm.
He was just throwing them like, bro, he still got it.
I think Michael Vick can go over there and do some things over there in his college. I mean, hell, Eddie George is over there doing things good at Tennessee State. We seen what Deion Sanders already did.
Was those HBCUs?
Yes.
Yeah. And I feel bad for who was it? Dude that played for the Ravens.
Ed Reed.
Ed Reed. He got hired at Bethune-Cookman, but he decided not to take the job because when he went around, he showed the field. He was like, "You expect me to come out here and do something with this team, with this field, the way it's looking. So how can I come out here and do anything with this team with the way this field is looking?" And he's like, "Nope, I'm done. I won't take the job."
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I looked into that a little bit, and it wasn't a great situation.
Yeah, so you need people like him going back. Like think about like Ray Lewis. He goes back to Miami and talks to the kids. Warren Sapp, he does the same thing. Goes back, talks to kids.
Warren Sapp was at Jackson State for a little bit.
Yeah, but he's out there with
Colorado
now. So like, and I don't care what nobody say, man. Florida State is thinking real long and hard. Should we go call Deion Sanders? I bet you they thinking long and hard about that, bro.
I think every team that needs a head coach is thinking long and hard about that right now.
Including NFL?
Yes.
Including
I don't
NFL.
think he's going to the NFL, though.
He said he don't want to.
He said he didn't want to, but when that money...
I don't think he
if
cares about money,
If Jerry Jones says come to Dallas, he's going to Dallas.
Right.
Nah.
I think his main thing was like,
he'll go to Dallas.
I can agree with that. If Jerry Jones opened up his pocketbook and was like, "Hey, Mike McCarthy gone,"
how much would he have to open up his pocketbook? It's not going to be
feel like
10
for
million.
Deion, it ain't got to be.
It's not going to be 10 million.
It ain't got to be that much money. It's just.
I think it will.
I think so.
No,
I think it
because
is.
he said
I think
he
it's
want to
more.
be a pretty
He
penny.
don't want to be he don't want to be making working for anybody that make more than him.
You know
I'm
what?
with that.
And when I was on my way over here, I was listening to the game on the radio. And do you know that most of the players on Colorado, half of that team has been with Deion Sanders, not just from Jackson State, have been with Deion Sanders since Pop Warner football.
Oh, yeah.
Since they was 7.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
crazy.
That's the reason why a lot of them did not hit the portal. That's the reason why a lot of them didn't say I was going to the draft right away, because this night right there for them is special moment because they've been with Deion Sanders this long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is their last time that they're going to be with Coach Sanders. Like, man, that says a lot, bro.
Mm-hmm.
To, like, be with kids from the age of 7 and then maybe not even high school and into college right now. That shows you that you can coach and you are a leader against young men out here.
Now, I've been on record. Deion is my favorite athlete of all time.
Right.
So it's no shade.
Can I give him one more flower?
Yeah.
He
So I'm ready to
also
take him away.
he also
take him
secured
away.
the highest amount of insurance for his players that are playing in this bowl game than any other coach in
He did.
around football. People don't care how much you know until you show how much you care.
Right. You know,
So go ahead and
That's
shit
just-
on him.
well, and I had to preference that before I shit on him because I'm not shitting on him. I'm just putting it in perspective.
Right.
I coached my kids since T-ball.
Mm,
As they went up, I went up.
right.
If I was Deion and had that type of pull, I'd be coaching his high school team right now. So I gotta put in the fact that his sons are on every team that he coached.
Yeah.
That's why those kids that coached that's been with him that long play on the same team as his sons.
Yeah.
So
true.
that's a little.
True. Because I think
I think that matters because if his sons wasn't there, he
Nah,
just
it
went.
makes sense.
Right. Yeah. Because I know I seen Deion Sanders and I want to say Steve Mariucci and I want to say Herm Edwards. I seen them coaching most of those kids in like the All-American Army game, the Under Armour game for several years. It would always be them 2 coaches or them 3 coaches against each other every year in those games. So that's how they know most of those kids and everything else. I'm like, wow.
And don't get me wrong, he's a phenomenal motivator, phenomenal coach, phenomenal person. He very well he's fallen in love with the coaching, and he treats those kids, those other players, like his own.
Yeah.
So I mean that came with it. But
Yeah.
I was just saying.
I mean, shit. Look at Jackson State. He spent of his own money.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say
Yeah.
about Ed Reed. Like, why ain't you just invest into the stadium?
Yeah. Yeah,
The
man.
locker room and then the weight room and all that. Spent like almost $5 million on that of his own money.
Right. And I like
And then he
dipped.
still left.
right.
Like,
And he left and off of what he built.
But he said he left it in better condition.
Yeah.
He left it in a better condition, and Jackson State went right back to what they was going to when he left. They won a bowl game. They won their championship like that's in their division. I'm like that's what I'm talking about.
So he left some coaches there
yeah.
that
There's an easy
that
transition for the
Left
next
the
coach.
culture.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
kept his system up.
Real quick, we talked about it really briefly, and actually, let me get to the standings. I'm sorry. The state of football as we see it now. Right now, going from top to bottom in the AFC: Chiefs, Bills, Ravens, Texans, Steelers, Chargers, Broncos, and at 8-8 is the Bengals. And then beyond that is the Colts, Dolphins, and that there's a huge drop off from there.
Well, Indy ain't making it. The Bengals got a chance to make it. I believe they need.
Barely.
they won today,
They
so
just barely
They
won
won
today.
today, right?
They won today, so they kind of are
So-
still almost there.
I think if the Broncos lose tomorrow, they'll be in for now. If the Broncos lose tomorrow,
The
they'll
Broncos,
be in.
they just beat the Broncos
Yeah, I was
tonight.
gonna say they just beat the Broncos.
Yeah, that's what they
So
played.
that mean they need to win next week.
They got win out.
Yeah, pretty much. They got to win out.
And this is a time where
damn,
Bengals start heating up.
Colorado's losing right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's Colorado losing to?
20-0 BYU.
Come on, Colorado.
Are we at the half yet?
Yeah, it's halftime right now.
Oh yeah, we'll see you next half.
All right.
They're gonna make adjustments.
Who y'all got winning the AFC?
Ravens.
Y'all really thinking about it?
Ravens.
I got Buffalo. I want the Ravens to do it, but man,
I'm gonna go on a limb here, but
I think
I'd
Buffalo.
say Buffalo.
I see Buffalo winning the AFC this year. It's just their time, man.
It's something about Baltimore, man. It's something about them in the big game. I just don't trust them.
I see Taylor Swift.
They always.
You see Taylor Swift.
Okay, so here's how I see it. I see the Chiefs as the best team because they have all of the weapons. I see Baltimore that are the hungriest, and somewhere in between are the Bills because the Bills just do wonky shit sometimes.
They do.
Yeah.
They just do wonky shit.
I see the Bills as the
I
hungriest.
see the Bills the hungriest. They got closer than Baltimore did.
I mean, think about.
Well, go ahead.
Think about how, honestly, they offense have changed so much since Diggs has left. It's like he's spreading the ball around everywhere, and ain't nobody complaining. Ain't nobody asking for more.
You don't know who gonna get the ball.
Exactly. He having his
Amari
best
Cooper
year,
still on the
bro.
team?
Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing from him since the first game he came.
Exactly, and he
And
having
they got
his
a running
best,
game too.
He having his best year, man.
Well, I don't want to take away from that, but I don't know if y'all seen this guy Derrick Henry lately.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Him and Lamar on the same field at the same time.
That's
It's a cheat
crazy,
code.
They
bro.
still lost to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Sorry ass.
yeah. They do. The thing is they do want
You
to
gonna give him a look
And I love
We
Pittsburgh.
play-
That's my
we
AFC
play
team.
sorry.
but
So
every
okay,
time-
hold on. Who would you rather have on your team, Saquon or Derrick Henry?
I'm going Derrick Henry.
Right now.
Ooh.
Derrick Henry. Yeah,
Right now,
Yeah, like this year.
Saquon.
I'm going Derrick Henry.
He can catch out the backfield too. Derrick Henry ain't catching nothing out the backfield.
okay, so that makes sense, but
I'm going Derrick Henry though.
it just out of that
Yeah.
backfield,
It's like
bro.
I want to go Derrick Henry just because of how big he is. Pause. But
He's getting older.
dude,
He wears down.
Saquon's so much better.
Yeah, but Derrick Henry just doesn't stop running.
That's the
bro.
thing. Like
That's because they just keep giving him the ball.
Yeah.
with
If
Pittsburgh
you
in the
keep
red
giving
zone,
Saquon the ball, he'll probably do that too.
Derrick
Yeah.
Henry perfect.
He's got more yards than him, matter of fact. Saquon might break the
Boy.
record.
So wait. You just said something about Derrick Henry in the red zone. Do you believe if Pittsburgh had Derrick Henry, do y'all be a whole lot better?
Oh yeah.
Anybody that
I
had
was
Derrick
about to
Henry
say,
be a whole lot
any
better.
team would be better.
Hey, yeah. Because I think Pittsburgh got the worst red zone conversion or whatever scoring in the league. Because every time they go in the red zone, they're not, bro. They just
They don't got no
struggling right
power
now.
back. They got Najee Harris and Jalen Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Najee was gonna be good.
Najee.
He could be better. That's
Yeah,
but-
Najee is good, but
He's just
Najee
hurt
is
too
not
much.
that.
Yeah.
Najee is not that power back. Like I said, we was just talking about this. So you think about like back to Pittsburgh. Who was their true power back at one point in time? Jerome Bettis, the bus. They call him the bus for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
He running through you, and he ain't gonna stop, and then he picking up steam. That's like a Derrick Henry. Najee Harris is not that. He's not that in between the tackles. He's like, okay, maybe I'm a hit in between tackles. Then if I can get out on the left or the right, I'm gone. That's not Najee Harris. You got to think about that's how he played when he was at Alabama. He wasn't that who was before him? Mark Ingram.
Yeah, Mark Ingram was
Mark
a-
Ingram.
Now
was a
Mark
power
Ingram
back,
was
yeah.
like
Oh, no.
power back, running
Yeah.
in between the tackles. That's what Pittsburgh need.
Well, they had James Conner before Najee.
And James Conner was good.
Yeah.
Hope he scored me a touchdown
But
tonight.
he's out for the game.
So
I'm
I
about
thought
to
he was
throw
back
this
in.
one.
I thought he was back in.
No, he's out.
no,
just got the note.
Yeah, he out.
Oh
knee.
my god!
Hate to see it.
Hey, he lost his fantasy.
Man, no, it's my bet I just put in.
That's
you can't
even
change
worse.
I don't know. It's too late now.
You can't chase no
Vegas
bet.
got it.
He said Vegas.
It's only $5.
Okay.
Could have won $5. I could have won $1,500.
Dude, all I gotta say is I know we ain't talking about it, but fuck the Mavericks, dude.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
Fucking
we'll get
lost
there.
my bet.
We got one last topic that me and Mr. Mano had. We got to talk about it.
I don't have a lot of stats to back up my claims, but real quick, let's get to the NFC. NFC, you got the Lions, love to see it. Eagles, Rams, love to see it. Falcons, Vikings, Packers, Commanders. After that, it's a race. The Seahawks can sneak in there at 9-7. The Bucks are 8-7. Oh, actually, no, they can't. Well, no, they might be able to. The Buccaneers are 8-7, and Cowboys are where you drop off. They're not making it.
Wait. So who got the NFC South?
NFC South
Should be Tampa Bay.
Lions, Vikings, or sorry, South. He said Falcons, Buccaneers,
Falcons.
Saints, and Panthers.
So the Falcons.
They're both tied at 8-8.
But who got the tiebreaker?
I think it's based off of conference, so that's Falcons.
Oh gosh.
With a washed Kirk Cousins.
Thank you.
No, he's benched now.
And they starting Penix, and they already said that is rumors out there that they might be releasing him
In March before that roster bonus.
Releasing Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
After all that money they just gave him.
They might release him.
They release him. They don't have to pay him. I think 65 mil or something like that.
Yeah, they might release him. And
What was the sign-on bonus?
Yeah.
See, I knew he wasn't that good.
I can't remember what the sign-on bonus was, but not only top of that, switching gears over to the AFC real quick. The Browns just sat here and restructured Deshaun Watson's contract to void those last 2 years. So they committed to him, but they restructured his last 2 years of his contract to void that. So they found a loophole. I knew they was gonna do something. So hey,
$50 million was his sign-on bonus.
Wow.
I'll take $50 million and stay home.
Yeah.
Man, like
Cool. I'll go play somewhere else.
Yeah, he ain't gonna stay home.
If they pick him up.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins? Yeah, they'll pick him
Somebody
up.
will get
He'll
him.
probably go to the Jets.
Yeah. As many opportunities as you saw. Who's that killing it with the Vikings right now?
Sam
Darnold.
As many opportunities as Sam Darnold's got. As many opportunities as Carson Wentz.
He thought Geno Smith's season was over. His career was over.
Right. Yeah, he's gonna
And
get another
watch,
opportunity.
Sam Darnold gonna end up signing like a 3-year, 4-year deal, maybe worth $180 million next year with some team, just because he's resurrected now. Like, why?
Man.
Right.
You gotta think about it. Kirk Cousins got a hell of an agent, man. His agent is
Clearly,
good.
shit.
Man, making all
he
that
was
money.
killing with money. Yeah, he been getting his bag.
Who,
Trash though.
who comes out of the NFC?
Man, you know
Lions.
what? I want the Rams to come out,
I do too.
but
Clearly, you do.
I
I
hope if not Philly.
You know what? I would be totally okay if the Lions came out of the NFC and not the Rams, just because the Rams just won in 2020, and they've been to the Super Bowl a couple times. I'm a fan of ball. I'm from Michigan, so you got to support the home team. But I'm hoping it's Lions.
I want to see.
Not me.
Look, I want to see Detroit
Philly or it was the Rams.
in a Super Bowl. I want to see 2 brand new teams. I don't want to see no rematches. Maybe saying like Kansas City and the Eagles. I don't want to see no rematch of that. We seen that already done. I don't want to see that, because then all of a sudden I got to
Taylor Swift.
Thank you. I got to see her on the field and Travis, and I want to see all that crap.
I'm down with a Baltimore Lions Super Bowl. That's gonna be nice. The most funkiest.
That would be nice.
That's a nasty.
nasty,
Super Bowl.
gritty Super Bowl.
That would be a nice Super Bowl.
There's a lot of twerking in the streets.
And the only reason why I would say I would want
And it's in New Orleans.
Lamar Jackson just to get it, just some fact is that will shut up. Well, no, I ain't gonna shut them up, but that will silence some of the haters most of the time, because
No, I don't think so.
it ain't gonna silence all of them. We know that.
Well, he about to win his 3rd MVP probably,
You
right?
think if he
That's enough
win
to
the Super
silence him.
Bowl that to get more running quarterbacks
No.
more flowers?
No.
I don't think they consider him a running quarterback like
No. They don't.
Like-
They don't see. They
like,
gonna consider him a running quarterback like a Michael
Vick.
or
Even though
Carson
he is.
Cunningham.
He is, but
Or Steve Young.
Right.
Or
they weren't winning
Vince
MVPs
Young.
like him.
or Vince Young, a Cordell Stewart. They don't consider him like that because, think about it. He could throw the ball, but so can fucking Michael Vick. A lot of
Michael
people
Vick was probably the best thrower of the ball I ever seen.
Left-handed.
He was
dude,
under.
If you gave him a clean pocket,
I never forget.
He had a cannon too.
I never forget the fucking cannon he threw to Deshaun Watson when he was on the Eagles.
Yeah.
I was watching that
against,
game.
He barely even
Washington,
put it,
right?
to win the game.
Yeah, man. So
bro, he had like 7 TDs that game.
That's
Dude.
like think about Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb never ran a lot, but he threw the ball from the pocket. But when Donovan broke the containment and broke the pocket, you were thinking like, man, Donovan McNabb looks slow, but he would always beat you to that spot for some strange reason. So,
man, 2004 Vic was an absolute cheat code.
Yeah.
Absolute cheat code.
you know what? And they was just talking about that on First Take. They was like, even though Lamar Jackson just passed him, think about if he not had got those years taken away from him when he served in jail and everything, he would have had a record that probably couldn't be broken by running quarterbacks right now.
And
He probably would have been an MVP.
He probably would have had a chip too.
Yeah.
I think.
Because he sat down, went to jail, came back, and was still killing.
Yeah. and only lost like a half step.
Man.
Just a half. I remember he was doing some. He must have hit this way and then turned, but when he turned, he was so low to the ground.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And they just kept replaying. Like I can't believe he could still move.
You know what?
Like
Didn't he do like a fake where he fakes slid?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was some weird.
Yeah,
move.
they were showing that, and it's funny how Donovan McNabb did all this. Oh yeah, bring him on over here to Philly, and then like in a year later, you gone because honestly, he was better than you.
Yeah.
Andy Reid seen it like
I wouldn't have been mad. Like
That's why I bought my Steelers jersey when he went to Pittsburgh.
and a lot of people weren't happy about that. I remember that.
Pittsburgh fans, they boycotted the team.
Yeah. Oh, he's a dog killer. This
Vic
and that.
went to
I'm looking like
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for a year.
he went to Pittsburgh.
Must have
he
only been
was
for a
killing
year.
in Pittsburgh.
He must have only
I
been
think
for
it was
a
like
year.
a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was nice.
I remember that.
Got that jersey. Got the got that pinstripe one, that bumblebee one.
Yeah.
That one was
That ugly.
That boy was nice, man.
That jersey was raw as hell.
We'll move on to NCAA football real quick. Do we have a consensus on the number one draft pick?
Did you see Shador said that he
that's
was going to be number
Shador.
one?
That's Shador all the way, man. It got to be somebody.
Is it
that's
hype or
surprising.
did he earn that?
I say a little bit of both.
I mean, it depends.
I mean, he had the highest passing completions of all the quarterbacks in football.
Yeah.
The dude's good, bro.
He's
He
good.
is?
Like,
He's got an arm. He's got a cannon.
Right.
He's got the mental toughness. He's got it in his blood.
Right.
I mean,
I agree with that.
And he not
he
going
worked
to
for it
Chicago.
too.
I didn't see not one quarterback in NCAA other than him to really say like hands down like for a fact I'm the number one quarterback in this draft. You thought at one point in time it was going to be Carson Beck. Nope. What
He ain't
happened?
got that in him.
He flopped. You thought was it Cam Ward? They just lost today. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but he got a
He broke a
viral
record.
moment
Yeah.
on Facebook or on the internet right now.
he
Oh, he
he
do?
broke a record.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was in the backfield or he was in the pocket scanning the field, and I guess he had so much time he just stood there, like he wasn't even playing football. He just stood there,
Dang.
and then just threw the ball to
I'm
somebody.
gonna have to go check that out, bro.
It was like Cam Ward was just out here chilling.
Yeah,
It's pretty
man.
dope.
But it's just like it's
No, he did
crazy.
not.
Like
Yeah, he just stood there like he wasn't even playing.
he earned it. It's the hype, but at the same time, though, this is not a very good, strong class for quarterbacks. Not one of those like just.
No, it's not a strong class.
But Shador, I believe him going to the Giants, man.
But if he would have came out last year, I bet he'd have been higher than Bo Nix.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Look what Bo Nix doing. He almost won Denver the game tonight.
Easy.
Watch, he's just gonna stop.
Man, that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
That's
crazy.
ridiculous, man.
Tankathon, which is what I use to keep track of who has what pick and the whole bet. They
I was
have
just looking at that.
Tankathon has Shador going number 1, Travis Hunter going number 2, Mason Graham from Michigan 3, Cameron Ward going to Tennessee, At number 4, the order is New York, the Patriots for Travis Hunter.
Oh, that's nasty.
Jacksonville.
Yeah. I'd be
nasty.
pissed.
Jacksonville Jaguars at number 3, Titans at number 4, Browns at 5, Raiders at 6, and then the Bears back at number 7.
I'm almost not that interested in this draft because I know what my team doing.
Yo,
And it's all offensive line. You got to draft 20 of them if you can. Just trade
I
everything
guarantee
for 20
you
picks.
they
and
only
just
get
draft.
like 2 of them.
don't forget, I don't think y'all got a second round pick because you gave that up for Chase Claypool.
But we got enough picks.
Yeah, it says,
we got enough picks to draft 2 of every offensive line position we need.
Okay.
it says Will Campbell from LSU.
Is
going-
that offensive lineman?
Yeah, OT. Yep.
Keep them coming.
And I mean,
Sound like
if you're Travis, like what do you do? You know
Man, you going to the Patriots, bro? Like,
I wouldn't want to go there.
why?
does he get number 12?
Why?
yeah, you can't
that's
pull number
crazy.
12 out the
He-
Raptors.
No, he
Knowing
can't.
that, he'll probably go number 21.
Ooh,
Ooh,
yeah.
yeah,
Let's
he'll
go.
probably go 21.
Or 2.
He'll probably go 21. Or 2.
But New England, man, that weather is different, bro.
Yeah, it's a beast. It's a
That
beast.
was-
And he playing Colorado.
That's like almost close to
It
Buffalo,
ain't nowhere
bro.
in Colorado. New England
Yeah,
is way
altitude.
worse.
Colorado. Altitude.
He only played there 1 year.
Yeah, but still.
So you said Jacksonville got number 3, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen one game in Colorado where there's a whiteout snowstorm.
I can see him playing in Jacksonville.
At least 4 games in New England a year, you can't even see the field.
Yeah, man. Like,
Does Jacksonville pull a surprise pick and get a quarterback?
No.
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 Where they pick number 2, you said?
3.
3. So what's Michigan? What's their player? What's Graham?
Uh,
Tight end,
yeah. No, defensive line.
defensive line.
They
If I was Jacksonville, I'd trade up to 2 with New England.
and
Try to get Travis.
and get Travis. Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Now you got a defensive player and an offensive player
Yeah. I mean,
because they don't have no weapon on offense to throw the
Right.
ball to
because
for
honestly,
Trevor Lawrence, and they need a defense.
right? Because honestly, you can literally say like, okay, if he say, because you already know they're gonna be like, okay, you got to play one or the other. Okay, well, I'm playing corner. All right, cool. Now this is what we gonna do. You playing corner. We gonna have certain packages that's gonna have you to come in and play offense. All right, cool. No problem.
All I know, Travis better leave his girl in the car in the draft night.
Dude, that
I guess we was trying to hold that, but
Man,
I had to throw
let
it
them
on
be
there.
great.
dude.
hey, I'm praying for them, man.
She next Jada Pinkett.
No, but she looked like she from East Chicago.
Oh,
Damn.
Shots fired.
See, here's the thing. I remember who I was dating when I was 19, 20.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, it's just kids, man. They don't fucking know.
Well, we see, but you got to think about it though, bro.
Everybody
You
could see
said who you was dating at 19 or 20. At these times is different. Okay?
Well, also keep in mind that they've been together since high school too.
Keep
Dang,
in mind
yeah.
what she said.
no, he
though.
was chasing her.
Exactly. She said, "Oh, he wasn't my type." She
Thank
found
you.
out who the hell he was.
Thank
what
you.
the fuck he was about to do.
And then on
then-
top of that,
Come on,
And she in a
It's-
music video with another
right?
dude.
And on
Nuh-uh.
top of that,
working on the
what?
dude.
And on top of that,
Oh
Come on.
yeah, she got to go.
they met constantly.
Off with her head.
They really met through her brother.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that she should stay. Like he should stay with her. Get her out of here.
There's a
But
video
still, like,
of
I
her
get it.
in the bed sleeping with another dude.
Nuh-uh.
She's literally
Yeah.
laid up like sleeping, and the dude's like, "That was easy."
Whoa. Yeah, she got to go, fam.
Boy,
Like, bruh,
what the heck you find this video at,
She-
bro?
that was
is-
everywhere.
Yeah, it
She
was
is for
everywhere.
the streets, but
And like she covered up her face
Mm-hmm.
and
Bro,
This is why they was together.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is that.
This is
If you
like
look at the
2-3 years
video,
ago.
it says 3 years ago.
here's the thing. You know
I
dang on
understand.
well her mom and her people talking, don't you mess this up. That's the bag.
Yeah, see,
That's the bag.
I've stayed with some trash chicks before that did me dirty, and I done stayed with them and worked it through. But I didn't have a bag like this, like he got. The first mess up, you out of here.
he can go print another one of those.
Right, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
about to go get a
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
million
what-
times better than that.
What I found funny
that's
was
crazy.
is that he sat here and said he was like, either before the draft or after the draft, we get married. I'm like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
you just starting your NFL career.
Hell no, don't
and
do
you
it for
want to
him.
get settled down, bro. Do you know how
Especially
many
with
women out
somebody
here
like
finna
that.
be literally be throwing their underwear at you?
Good women that are clean
Yeah.
and love you the right way.
And I seen that one. And then on top of that, you know how many cougars is finna be coming at him out the woodwork?
Nah, bro, go get you one of them good
Jeannie
queens.
Buss might go after him.
Who? What's the name?
Top
Jeannie
five.
Buss.
Top five.
Top 5 Jeannie Buss.
Hey, and then do you remember? I want to say about. No, not. Is this what this should? Is this Deion's? No, Deion's first year at Colorado. You remember the chick he brought up there to speak to his players?
Oh,
Yeah.
Brittany.
Bernice Burgos.
Brittany
Yes.
something.
And real talk.
Brittany Renner.
Yeah,
Brittany Renner. That's
right.
what it was.
And she got a baby by PJ Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a big fan of her, but when she spoke to those kids at that time, it's true. She was like, look, I'm taking these right now. She's like, most of those women, like me, we're checking you on Instagram. We know what you're doing. We're checking the blue marks, this and that. So when we approach you in the club, we already know what to talk to you about, how to come at you, because you're leaving all that out there on Instagram so we know what to talk to you. She's like, you know how I get paid? I get paid by the blue check marks. That's how I get paid. And I was like, wow. She just put y'all on game.
Yeah.
Think about it, man.
Well, that might be one reason for him to try to stay with the chick that he didn't meet off Instagram. But
Yeah, because
the problem is she ain't no better.
deal with the demon I know or the demon I
You
don't.
know what I'm saying? But you can get you somebody better that ain't, you know what I mean? That
Bro, because like,
you don't find like that.
right, because if you stay with her,
There's a lot of women that don't know you're a
you
football
have
player.
a kid with her, and you don't sign no prenup, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, Travis.
I mean, it is what it is, man. No matter who you gonna be with as a football player in the NFL, you got the bread. It's gonna be there. You can't act like you don't got it.
Yeah,
You just gotta hope the woman you meet is not there for that. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
And that's,
You just
I
tryna
think
wish
that's
she
the
like-
hard part for them.
Yeah, I can agree with all that. It's
Get you
just-
somebody that's up to then.
Get you
Yeah.
someone
Yeah.
like
Get you one
Gucci
that make
Man's
money
girl.
too.
Gucci Man's girl.
right,
Just don't get a Kardashian, Travis.
Man, drop her off somewhere, bro.
man. It's just like because I can remember,
Dude, he literally would take her to parties and wait outside.
exactly, yeah. Because I remember when this
come
all
on, say
came,
for his draft party.
right?
Don't come back when you drop
Hey,
her off.
because
Like,
I
dude,
don't like that type
no,
of mentality.
he was
I, don't
in
think- I
the
would draft him just for that alone.
dude. He would be in the parking lot, and
Waiting
shit
on
like that,
her.
like waiting on her.
Yeah.
yep.
He
I
just,
remember
he just soft, bro.
I wouldn't draft him for that reason alone.
He just soft.
I remember
I
when
don't
this
like that.
all came down, and she went on social media, got to talking about,
Yeah.
I love him and this and that. I was looking like you ain't doing nothing but making the situation worse than what it is. Just shut your mouth. And then after that, 5 hours ago, Travis Hutter just deleted everything off of social media, Instagram, and all. I'm like, good call, kid. Just go dark. Don't say nothing else
Now
about
his
it.
life in
I
shambles.
guarantee you, he stays with her. She gonna be fucking someone else on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
She gonna have another.
I'm sorry, but pull one of your boys' moves. LeBron.
Delonte West.
LeBron.
Damn.
We ain't talking about
It
fucking
is what it
mamas
is.
now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a Leandro
That's
Barbosa
crazy.
situation.
Yep.
That's a lot of
And I guarantee you, that's what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be with Matt Barnes
Steve
and
Nash.
Oh,
No,
Matt
so
Barnes
Tony
and Derek
Parker.
Fisher.
yeah,
Right, hey,
Matt Barnes
yeah.
and Derek Fisher.
Tony Parker.
That was funny.
Hey, but you know the crazy thing about it is, it's like, I think it was a Stephen A. Smith. He ain't put no names out there, but he was like, hey, yo, this stuff actually really do happen. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah.
And people was like, oh, no, it don't. I was like, y'all stupid.
It do.
Matthew Stafford's wife told the world she slept with his high school
roommate.
teammate.
His roommate, his college
real?
roommate.
Yeah, or your college football
Yeah.
teammate.
After he took care of her, she had brain cancer.
I don't know when, but it was when he was in college.
Yeah.
On a podcast, just told the world, yeah, he wasn't my type.
That shit.
It's the same shit that's going on right now.
Cheated on, or like went after his friend, his roommate, who was on the
And
team with him.
He hit it,
Slept with
quit
him.
it, and then
Because didn't Travis Hunter's girlfriend, didn't she go to college and graduate from some spot or something like that?
Probably the stripper college.
She was definitely getting clapped while he was sitting in the car.
Because everybody out here, all I know,
There was an ovation somewhere.
How fucked up would it be if that video was he was outside just waited on?
Oh man,
Like,
He was.
Crazy.
because most of the social media platforms out here, you know, they calling them what most some of these dudes out here being called right now
Simp.
a simp. I'm looking like, bro, that's exactly what you looking like right about now, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But
It's a difference between a simp and a lover
you know,
boy.
and you know what? I know low key Dion and already put it in his ear. He ain't probably listening to Dion.
No, I think he would.
Nah,
I think he would.
If Dion put him on game, he'd probably.
Especially
But I don't think Dion would
after-
tell him. I think Dion will tell him like,
Dion
leave
will be
that
like, hey
girl.
man, all right, so listen.
But him being a man, but him being a man of God,
you
don't
see,
know.
you see Dion duck his ex-wife at
Oh
the.
yeah, that was
He-
great.
Yeah,
Bro.
he would tell
Great.
his
My hero.
bro, get her the fuck out of here.
My hero. I wish she'd have told me something.
She ain't gonna make it to next Christmas.
Oh man,
Dion
dude.
just gave me a whole lot of life lessons
Right?
in that
Man.
1 30-second video.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I know at what Travis' age, I wasn't dating nobody heavy. I wasn't even thinking about dating nobody heavy, man. I was just thinking about spreading my seed as much as I possibly can. Thank God I ain't had no kids, but I was just tagging and bagging. You know what I'm saying? Just moving on. You know, hey, I didn't care.
nah, I think that's her. Yeah,
He was a Gerald Levert ass man.
Casanova. Me and
Gerald Levert ass.
Romeo ain't never been friends.
This dude
Nah,
was
I
outside
sure-
of a house with a boombox, like
Nah, I want one of them type, but I wasn't
hey,
Casanova.
he was playing Boys to Men, just
No, he was singing himself.
shit.
Shoot, man, I didn't care. Like, say, like why? For what? Why be settled down to one woman at that age, man?
Well, I
you
can
know what I'm
have
saying? You
seven.
young.
The
Yeah.
dude's making
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you're right. Shit.
Hey, think about it.
Man, he gonna walk in somewhere with that girl and see the most beautiful women in the world
Thank you.
and be
Yeah.
like, "What am I doing with this
Right.
sloppy Joe when I got
Right.
all this
Just send her ass back to
premium
Chicago.
prime
I got
ribs?"
this bread.
Listen,
And think about it. Like, so we know that in the NFL, because of who was it? Sam Bradford, that they can't sign these rookies to those
Oh, yeah.
exclusive
Yeah.
deals like that anymore, right?
Yeah, they can't get those
So
$100
now
million
imagine-
contracts.
If they could, and let's say he a second round pick NFL draft, he come in off rip just making, say what the deal was worth for like what 230, but a half of that is like 100 and more close to maybe like 150, maybe 170 million guaranteed off rip coming in the NFL. Boy, like he said, like Jay said over here, he coming to party. He gonna be like, damn,
he don't party though.
that's the problem.
It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter when you step in that NFL
Bro.
stage. The
You
women
gonna
that you
party.
see
I mean,
that
I
are
know
just
that.
around,
Yeah.
these aren't your college cheerleaders.
Hell no.
No, he's
The
no,
most
no.
beautiful women in the world.
Now,
This man gonna be Trevor.
now, Jay, be real. He don't party, right? So the minute him and Shador play a game, like the Giants and maybe New England play a game, and Shador be like, man, well, you know, y'all ain't leaving it tomorrow, man. I'm finna go out. You know Shador gonna go out.
You know who else didn't party? Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Black Mamba. He
Yeah,
ain't
'cause
party.
he's too busy getting
He
up
got
at 4
caught
in
up,
the
too.
morning. Fucking you did.
You don't got to party to find these women.
That's
man.
your man, man.
They everywhere.
It's just like Michael Jordan said. When Michael Jordan first came in the league, Michael Jordan didn't drink, but he eventually drink. But
Then you started doing powder.
hey, man,
We're not
don't
talking
do
about
the
his
goat
son.
like
yeah,
that.
we don't do that.
But
We don't
But
put cocaine
eventually-
on the goat.
hey, the goat went to the casinos, and eventually Mike got caught up because we know he was cheating on Juanita. We knew,
Yeah.
and she was doing the same thing.
Juanita knew he was cheating on Juanita.
You know what I'm saying?
Juanita didn't care because she was getting money. So
Yeah.
So man,
Should you let your husband cheat on you
Yes.
if he's the greatest of all time?
Yes.
All right, that's what I was thinking.
Yes.
didn't even get the question off.
I knew what he was gonna say.
Dude, you
That's
sound
what I was
like
thinking.
you sound like that one dude from the video. Hey, for 100, I'm sucking it.
Y'all-
Bro,
y'all-
let me get the
Nah, it wasn't like that. But
y'all say it like it's such this major thing.
Hey, bro.
such minute
I'm
people.
gonna give you a new one. If I make it to a professional league of anything, yeah, I get a pass.
Okay.
You got to chill.
Yeah.
If I'm top 5 in ping pong,
A pickleball.
fucking top 5 in backgammon.
Top 5. I think you got to be top 2 or 3 in ping pong.
Nah, over them niggas overseas.
Nah,
Man,
ping pong's hard, bro.
You can't name the other 4 niggas.
So if you became like the top
She gonna
5,
cuss you out. Like, I don't give a fuck about your little ping pong championship.
There's a couple different sports out there where if I play this sport professionally, leave me the fuck alone.
so if you became the top 5 pickleball player in the world, then can't say nothing.
You can't say shit to me, bro.
It all depends on the female you got, because
Look,
some women don't care about that pickleball shit.
But I understand. I understand that. But if I professionally play basketball, football, baseball,
Got them
or
soccer, they get
or
the bag.
yeah, or
Cricket, bro.
real football. If I do any of those 4 sports, yeah, leave me alone. Like,
Hey,
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
He looked like James Harden being the dang on strip club all night with Quavo.
yeah, listen.
Hey.
If I had James Harden money,
I would too.
if I had James Harden,
In
that's
Houston?
fuck you money.
In Houston?
And I'm just meddling with locals. Yeah, it's fuck
Hey,
you
well,
money.
hey, he in LA now, so it's a totally different ball game out there. Like, damn, James, really?
I bet the strip club scene is way better in Houston than it is in LA.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hands down.
yeah.
Bro, I still got to go to the strip club. I ain't never been.
Oh, come on,
You
bro.
ain't never
I ain't
been,
never
bro.
been,
Well,
Bro,
you live
I-
here, so
I
you ain't
remember-
missing nothing.
You're
Yeah.
not missing anything.
I
you
remember
ain't
first
missing
time
nothing.
I went, bro. I was watching Warriors playing.
Do
Like,
not go
I
to
was
your
like,
first strip club here.
No.
Nah, don't do
It
it.
will ruin your whole
Yeah, go
thing.
to Vegas or Arizona
Don't
or
do it.
Cali,
Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean,
Miami.
don't go to Atlanta or Houston because it will it'll throw off what you expect. You'll expect too much. No, don't go to New York, Atlanta, or
Just
Houston.
go to Pittsburgh.
Go to somewhere right in between in Arizona or Cali.
You
Or-
out here in the G, man. You
or
gonna see
Vegas.
you gonna see gunshot wounds, stab wounds, looking like
Yeah,
man.
They be looking like Sexy Red and shit.
Yes.
bro. Be like, nah,
bro.
Probably worse.
It's not great.
Or you gonna have one. Who was the chick that shot down Ben Simmons? He tried to shoot a shot at her.
Oh,
God,
Lotto.
Lotto.
Lotto got thick though.
Yeah, she.
Lotto's amazing.
She looked what Ice Spice was looking like at one time. before
Lotto-
she lost all the weight.
Lotto is very
much
much improved in this home.
You know, it's crazy.
Moving on to NBA, that was a wild. Where we went just way off. That was
I was about to
nuts.
keep going. I was about to keep going
That was nuts.
I sure it was gonna keep
yeah.
going.
because I don't understand why these. What is it? The Ozempic?
Oh yeah,
Is that what they doing?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why you? I don't see why they go. Do they want to be,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or is it like an addiction thing?
No, it's a trend
they
now.
want to.
It's a trend.
It's a trend.
So
It's
they
a
want to
trend.
be skinny.
Do you see
Yeah.
that thing about
So what-
South Park?
They got like a plug?
Yeah.
The
I
South
seen
Park,
that.
they
Yeah.
got it, but they called it Lizzo.
Yeah. So, cause you got so you got the Ozempic, but then you have the Wegovy. Now, Wegovy is literally for weight loss. Ozempic is for people that's
Diabetic.
diabetic.
Just like keto is a diabetic diet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Just go to the gym.
But the ones that
Just
are
go to
using
the
it
gym, bro.
are the ones that don't need to be using it.
right.
Yeah.
They already nice and thick, and then they get all skinny,
Well, I
and it's
ain't gonna-
almost like they on heroin.
Dude, look, did you
Is
have
there
you
heroin
seen,
in Ozempic?
Have you seen Ice Spice?
That's what I'm saying. She's
She
like a
thin?
crackhead.
She like she
Bro.
on that shit.
She thin again?
Because where I come from, when you lose weight like that, it's
So-
only crack.
Yeah.
That's like
She on that shit.
I remember that's where like I was watching
that
something
goat
with my
powder that
I
I
was
tried to
watching
throw
something with my
MJ.
wife, and I'm like, when the hell did Kelly Clarkson get thin? All of a sudden, she was like, oh, she on that Ozempic. I was like, oh, again.
And the thing is, they'll tell you they're on it too.
What I think Lizzo using this shit too now, right?
Yeah, Fat Joe.
But she needed it.
Oh my god.
Well, Fat Joe needed it too. They
Yeah.
said he got
He
diabetes.
said,
Well,
yeah,
if-
he said he uses it for
I
that.
can see it
he
for
about to
that.
lose his leg the way he was walking
Yeah,
out
I
there.
can see it for that, man. But if you literally don't need it, why are you using Ozempic? You can literally use the Wegovy. Wegovy is literally for weight loss. That's exactly what they made it for. That's why they came out with that because Ozempic, it's diabetic and this and that. Wegovy is for actual weight loss. But what a lot of people don't understand and tell you is that you still got to work out with the shit. You still got to work out. You still got to eat healthy. You still got to do what you need to be doing, man. Like,
It's not a get out of jail free pass.
All right. Well, that's
yeah,
crazy.
So
It's crazy.
And that's just like if you go up under the knife and you do the sleeve on your stomach. A lot of people will tell you that the stuff with carbonation, you drink that and all that, anything else, it'll fuck that up, and then all that weight you lost gonna come back tenfold.
But double.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
it's, no, just go to the gym. You'll be more proud of yourself.
Yeah, man, just work out, man. You know what I mean?
Or just stay fine and thick and get cracked. Because not nobody wants
NBA. Did you guys watch the games on Christmas?
I
Yes.
watched. I didn't watch all of them. I watched the first game with
Bodega Cat is a thing.
who?
Bodega Cat. Karl Anthony Towns in New York.
Why they call him Patrick Ewing?
Patrick Ewing is disgusting.
That's crazy.
All I know
Patrick.
is they need to bring back the Christmas jerseys for NBA.
Yeah, they do.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They do.
100%.
Hey, because why was my boy Wemby giving him a 42 piece? But then, hey,
Wemby killed him. Wemby.
Wemby looks like that dirty kid who don't brush his hair at the court,
Right.
who will snap.
And, hey,
he will sock you in your jaw.
But then, so
man
Wemby
just
was
seen,
Wemby was
Ice
giving him a
Spice
42 piece.
Built like Wemby.
But then, who was it?
But they still lost.
Yeah, because old boy had like 45, 43. Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Damn, look like a crackhead, fam.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
So
Recap of the day. The first game of the day, I think, was
The Knicks and Spurs.
Knicks and Spurs. The Knicks won 117 to 114. Wemby was pissed as hell. I think Wemby is the next LeBron James of basketball. Not so much in what he will do, but just in his global ambassador. This is my
Okay.
league type.
Okay.
He will be.
Next
I think.
face of the league.
Yeah, I think Wemby is going to
Thank
be the face of the league.
thank you for putting it in that context.
Yeah, not that he's going to break the records or anything like that.
Wemby is one of one.
Yeah, he's one of one, and
Hopefully he can last.
yeah, I think he will.
His
That
legs.
first season showed you, like, if Wemby wasn't real, he would be what Chet Holmgren is now.
Well, he's been missing every other game.
Exactly.
He has been, hasn't he?
Chet?
No, Victor.
No.
No.
Kids,
A couple games. I have him on my fantasy team.
He
Yeah.
been
Wemby?
missing games.
Yeah.
Wemby been missing some games.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
He's-
Feet?
So he'll literally his knee.
And that's what
He'll
I'm worried
literally he'll pop off, and then it'll be like day to day, and then they'll be like, oh, he's out.
So
Oh
he day
no.
to day.
And then-
that's load management. That's
Load management.
the Spurs invented load
But
management.
they're not supposed to be doing that shit no more.
I understand, but
That's why they're
that's how
saying
they
it's
do
his
it.
knee.
That's how
Like,
they do it.
he
They
load
take a
management.
How
real
you gonna
injury.
load manage a child.
bro.
That's the game
It
of.
pisses me off because dude, I'm like, all right, I need him to play because I
If
need
he
those
could-
points. And then,
If he
nah.
if he can get in the gym and bulk up like Giannis did, he'll be a problem.
Or even like KD did.
I honestly,
like
I
KD.
thought,
Or
I
like,
thought his first couple years, I thought he was
or Dwight
do that
Howard.
good.
Who, Giannis?
I think
did-
Dwight Howard would be too
No,
big for his skill set.
Wemby.
Yeah, Wemby bulked up a little bit this year.
He did.
He did. He put on some muscle. Second game was the Timberwolves and the Mavericks. The Timberwolves handed the Mavericks
Fuck
a
the
loss,
Mavericks,
105 to 99.
Fucking bitches.
Wasn't supposed to happen.
Go ahead, let it out, bro.
Dude,
It's okay. Let
What-
it out.
what happened?
I had a 4-leg parlay, right? I
Yeah.
needed the Knicks to win. Cool. I needed the Mavs to win. Fuck to me. And then the Chiefs to win. They won. And Baltimore, they won.
Damn, that's
Welcome to my life.
And then the Mavericks just wanted to be like,
that's
you know what?
an
I'm
easy
surprised you
ticket.
ain't throw your phone at the screen.
The Mavericks use some
And then
Diddy's baby oil.
what pissed
on you.
me off though, what,
No Diddy.
What pissed me off was that they almost came back. So I got hyped. I was like, all
Yeah.
right, cool. My parlay's still good. Nah.
Cash out?
Oh, wow.
I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't?
Nah.
Oh,
I kept
wow.
checking. I was like, motherfuckers.
Wow.
And the Timberwolves are currently sitting 8th in the West.
Ooh.
The Mavericks are sitting 4th.
Uh-huh.
We'll get back to that, but it's just an interesting game because it was a game that the Mavericks were supposed to win.
Mhm.
But right now the Timberwolves are pretty much in panic mode.
I think
Well, they
what
should
fucked
never
them was
trade.
Luca was
They
out.
should never
Luca
had
got
that trade.
hurt.
Yeah,
What
that,
was
that
the,
trade was disgusting. That
It
trade
was
was
stupid.
wild.
I would have rather traded Gobert.
And what was the other two games?
The other two games? Oh, actually, there were 3 more games that day. The 76ers, for some reason, decided to play like they were supposed to play
And
in
they
the beginning
beat
of the
Boston.
season, and they beat Boston. It was not a
Fuck
great
them
day for
too.
you, sir. It's not a great day for you.
Yeah, because Joel had a good game and
Yeah.
Maxey Maxey
finally came through.
Maxey went through like a damn time machine and said, "Fuck Boston."
Yeah, Maxey dropped 33. Joel Embiid was 27, 9, and 2. They got some great production from their, a little bit of production from their bench.
I will say this though, those refs were ass.
Did anybody have a parlay on Joel that night?
Hell
I hope not.
I've never been on him.
No.
The next game was the Lakers and Warriors. Very tight game. Anthony Davis went down with an injury, so
Mr. Glass.
LeBron. I mean, this is his first injury of the season.
Here we go.
LeBron.
First injury of the season.
LeBron what? LeBron what? Mm-hmm.
Oh, he carried the team for and I definitely want to shout out JJ because the way that he played the minutes and where he called his timeouts and how he really paced the game was top notch for just having LeBron and not really having.
It's okay. Go hit the button and get him a little clap.
Well, who won the game?
That's fine.
Who won the game for him though?
Austin Reeves.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, and Austin Reeves is probably our most valuable asset. You will see him in a Lakers jersey for a very long time.
Why are they talking about trading him?
Because of his contract.
And he's a valuable asset.
He makes $15 million a year, and he averages 17, 4, and 5. You're not gonna find that for $15 million a year.
Because I was reading that, and then I was reading that the Suns is contacting Chicago about Vucevic.
That's a thing, but I think the Suns are. It looks like the Suns are looking to, which it's really hard because they're a second apron team. Second apron teams, like the Suns and the Lakers and Golden State, any player that makes more than $20 million a year, it's really hard for those trades to get off. But it looked like they were going to do a Beasley for. Is it Beasley or Bradley?
It was
Bradley's on
Bradley Beal. It's Bradley Beal for to the Heat.
But
for Jimmy, but they mixed it.
Not the Suns. The Warriors are contacting Chicago and asking them about Vooch.
Oh, which would make sense because the Warriors, the if it had been any other team, the Lakers wouldn't have won the game because the Warriors are the only team. Yeah, and the Warriors are the only team that can play small. And when AD went down, the Lakers didn't have a big man for the rest of the game. They're playing Hachimura at center, and they were playing Koloko, Christian Koloko.
What was the last game?
What do you mean? Like what was the last game of the day? The last game of the day was the Suns beat the Nuggets. The Nuggets right now are in a really tough spot. Aaron
Gordon's out.
Yeah,
Again,
and they're looking at possibly not blowing up the team, but making a trade, looking at trading maybe Michael Porter Jr. for.
I saw that.
Which makes sense. I mean,
because I know I seen something about that the Heat is still trying to trade Jimmy Butler. The Warriors.
Pat Riley said that they're not.
Yeah, Pat Riley came out and said they're not going to trade him.
And then I seen that the Warriors are possibly talking about getting Vooch, but I'm like, okay. Y'all gonna give us draft picks and who? Who the fuck we gonna get? And then I seen something about the Lakers revisiting Austin Reeves for that person that you don't want in Chicago that we trying to desperately get rid of the fuck
If you're hearing that, then you're hearing someone playing games through agents to try to get a better offer elsewhere. Because whenever the thing is like when it comes to the Lakers they get used like the Yankees get used. They basically, whenever a big name free agent is out there, they'll use the Lakers name because the Lakers do get big name free agents or whatever. But they'll use that in order to be like, well, the Lakers are interested in him, so we got to go ahead and up our offer so that we can get a better offer than them. But really, to be honest, the Lakers have nothing to give anybody. They just don't. They don't have anything to give anybody. They're not. You're not going to see the Lakers trade for a player that averages 20 points a game. You're going to see them get 2 or 3 players that average like 8 to 10.
You got your draft picks, but like I say, you don't want to get those up.
It's just 2 of them. Yeah, you can only use 2 of them. And again, like I said, second apron teams, you have to send out more salary than you're getting back, and there's only one contract that's big like that. That's $18 million, and that's D'Angelo Russell. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want him.
I don't know, bro.
No, not at all.
He could cook
And
when
the
he
thing is
wants.
like if you're gonna trade,
man.
if you're gonna trade Austin Reeves, here's the problem. If you're gonna trade Austin Reeves, which is he's a starter on an NBA team, if you're gonna trade him, you're gonna want to get like it's hard to get apples because a $15 million player isn't Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves makes, I mean, how much is Paul George getting paid? Like $50 million?
Yeah.
And he's averaging less than 20 points a game right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, but the thing is, it's got to be the other way around. You got to send out more salary than you're taking back in. So now you're packaging Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura to get to $30 million for Zach LaVine. Like, that doesn't make sense.
They're in a bad spot.
They're in a terrible spot. But that's why you'll see them trade for a bunch of players that don't really, a guy that can give you 8 and 8, instead of a $30 million guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
But you'll see that across the league. It's not just Lakers. You're going to see that.
We're like that too.
Yeah,
We-
any
we
second
stuck.
apron team that has spent some money, they're fucked, man. They can't get anybody. That's why Brandon Ingram's not getting traded right now. That's why you're not seeing Jimmy Butler get traded because Zach LaVine's he's not going anywhere, bro.
Man, he going somewhere in the
everybody stays
offseason.
Huh?
You think everybody stays put?
I think BI doesn't get traded, and I think Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine going somewhere in the offseason. If I got to go knock on the management door myself in Chicago, I'm coming with a 2x4. I'm gonna knock on y'all door. Get rid of this motherfucker. He got to go, man.
I don't think that Zach LaVine goes to the Warriors.
I don't care where the hell he go, man, but he got to go somewhere, bro. Come on, man. He don't play no damn defense. He all offense, and he barely give us that as it is.
I can tell you, he probably would look good in Denver.
Lonzo still out too?
No,
Nah,
he
he's
played last
dead.
year.
He played.
Damn.
His
they're
ass
getting
might
rid of
be
him, too.
gone.
Hmm?
I feel like he's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Lonzo.
He should just go play with his brother.
That's why they
I actually saw something about that.
That's the reason why Chicago had picked up what was that $10 million it was got something to do with like an injury or some type of clause last year for Lonzo.
Yeah.
That allowed us to be able to sign somebody. It was an exemption or something like that because he was hurt. And I'm like, okay, well, but man, he gotta go, man. You know what? Just blow the whole damn team up, man. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Tank, get the number 1 pick, man. Let's go for Cooper Flag, man. I'll be okay with that.
Man, y'all ain't getting the number 1 pick.
I know. I gotta have hope, man.
Nah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You'd
saying?
be surprised. It's the top 3 teams share like they share like they all
Same
3 get
probability.
15% or something like that. It's it's
Cause who is the bottom 3 teams right now?
Shit.
Washington.
Wizards.
It ain't us. We'll be in the middle again.
Detroit's actually been doing okay.
We know Washington is 1.
number 1 is Nolans with 5. They're 5-27.
Holy
Damn.
crap!
Damn.
Washington is 5-24.
Wow!
Toronto is 7-24.
Wow!
Charlotte also 7-24.
Ooh,
And Utah is 7-22.
Utah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Utah's trying. They're trying to get rid of Walker Kessler right now, who's a great option at center. He's not really a
rebounder.
He's a great rebounder and he can score, but he's not a great presence as far as like defense. They're trying to offload him and Jordan Clarkson right now, and also what's the name of the guard that came from Cleveland? Colin Sexton.
Yeah.
They're trying to get rid of him. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I just gotta say, like, from now until trade deadline is gonna be wild, and then once trade deadline is over with, from that point on until off season is gonna be crazy because you're gonna try to figure out who's gonna get the number 1 pick, and then who's gonna be trying to move on from their stars because you can't have 2 max players. Well, no, you can only have 2 max players on a team now.
Yeah,
They got till February 6th.
yeah. And I mean,
For
I
trade
hope
deadline.
That's when they
I
move
hope
the
the
trade
Bulls do a
deadline.
fire sale because right now they're 10th in the East, and that's still in the play-in. So they are still in the play-in.
In the play-in every year.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, man.
they need to go ahead and offload that talent. I don't really care about the East because the East is going to look consistently the same for the rest of the year. Cavs, Celts, Knicks, then Magic. Magic are still number 4. They just dropped 2 games because they're just injury riddled right now. But Bucks, Hawks, Heat, Pacers, Pistons, Bulls, and then the West is very interesting. Thunder, Grizzlies, Rockets, Mavericks, Clippers, Lakers, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Spurs, and Suns. And then right outside of the play-in, you have the Warriors and the Kings. The Warriors are playing 500 basketball right now. They're 15-15. So are the Suns. The Spurs are 1 game over 500. The Kings right now are 13-18, and they have just fired Mike Brown.
Why did they fire him?
Well,
they lost 5 straight. They lost 5 straight. They've in his tenure, they've only made the playoffs once.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been like bye.
He did change the culture. He did help out quite a bit. I mean, he changed that team, but they're still. I mean, maybe it's not his fault because the West is really, really tough right now. But it's really hard. It's hard to. I mean,
NBA sounds like they're struggling.
Yeah, I mean, you would think a team that has Sabonis, has De'Aaron Fox, and
Murray,
Murray and DeRozan.
Yeah,
you would think that team would be lights out,
better than what it is, and for some strange reason, it's not.
No,
you need a coach that's going to be able to see the talent, but not only see the talent, that's going to be able to mold that talent into a team and be able to get all what he can out of that talent. But
also that organization is unfortunately a little bit dysfunctional.
Oh, always.
You got Vlade Divac at the top, and he just hires his friends. Doug Christie is coming in to replace Mike Brown. I don't know if you remember, but Doug Christie played with Vlade Divac on those Sacramento Kings teams. He has also who is it? He has also who was the running or not the run, but who is the point guard on that team?
Oh, you talking either Mike Bibby,
Bobby Jones.
You talking about it could have been either
what team? Sacramento?
Jason Williams, Mike Bibby, or the other cat. I know which one you're talking about.
The black one. I can't remember.
But at the same time though, it's like with
they had Mike Bibby, Jason Williams,
and what's the?
I want to say like not Bobby Jackson.
I think that was Bobby Jackson.
It was Bobby Jackson.
Yeah.
Bobby Jackson also works for the organization too.
So
he's also a coach.
As Shaquille O'Neal always said, they're the Sacramento Queens. And you coming in, you hiring all these people and all this talent, man. It's like, that's what he used to call them back in the day. Remember that?
Yeah, fuck Shaq.
Dang.
Because the NBA cheated for them to beat Sacramento.
No, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Because I remember Sacramento was giving them the biz.
Yeah, but
I mean, really, the team that they have right now is just a reincarnation, a little bit of that old Sacramento team. I don't understand why they can't win there. You have a big man. You have a great point guard.
They got one. That Sacramento team back in the day had Weber and Vlade.
Exactly.
True. Well, even if not,
and they had shooters.
They have a playoff caliber roster.
And they had defense back in the day.
Yeah. But I don't understand. I mean, it does suck because the West is like super packed, man. Like the Thunder are clearly a better team. The Grizzlies right now are playing great ball. The Rockets are playing great ball. The Grizzlies and Rockets may fall to the norm in a couple weeks, but Clippers are playing decent. They could drop down, I guess, but Lakers are playing decent. They're due for a drop, but whatever. The Nuggets are only going to rise. The Timberwolves are only going to rise. The Spurs are going to rise.
The Kings ain't got a bench like everybody else do, though, probably.
Exactly, yeah.
That could be good, too.
Because they're not deep. You know what I'm saying? They might have a good 3 players in the lineup, but once their rotation comes in effect, who they got?
Yeah. Well, De'Aaron Fox has he is looking for a trade right now.
Wow.
He is a clutch client.
That should be breaking news.
It is.
Because why would you want to? You're
he
doing
said
good.
That he wanted to trade.
So
the way that organization,
the way that it went was that it looked like he was requesting a trade, and then that's when Mike Brown got fired.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just forgot about that. Yeah, he just got fired.
Yeah,
and he's not a pass first point guard. He's a scoring point guard.
Yeah, he's Russell Westbrook with a better jumper.
Yeah,
the dude's quick.
He's very fast.
Yeah. He's quick. But he's not a better rebounder than Westbrook, but hey, the boy got handles. I ain't gonna lie. I mean,
that's crazy because this last year
they were actually a top team last year.
And they got him under contract for another season, so it's not like they have
thought they was gonna go to the finals last year.
Now the question is,
he didn't sign an extension. Is what it was.
Now the question is, who's gonna trade for him that can afford to trade for him?
That's the thing. No one can. I mean, I
ain't gonna say no one can.
Some teams can, but the teams that are contending for a championship right now, like
he's gonna go to a team that's in worse shape.
The Cavs ain't doing it. Celtics and Knicks ain't doing it. Magic might, and Magic ain't doing it. They got a point guard. The Bucks ain't doing it. You go to the West. Thunder got their point guard. The Grizzlies, they ain't doing it. The Rockets, maybe.
No, because they have Fred VanVleet.
But to trade for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, true.
Put De'Aaron Fox with that roster.
Yeah.
Will look
especially
totally different.
Because they're young, too.
Yeah.
Mavs ain't doing it. Clippers probably, but they just don't really have assets like that.
Yeah.
Lakers have nothing to give anybody.
I mean, I can't trust James Harden as my point.
Just Bronny.
Pretty much.
Oh, hey. You heard Bronny been balling of late.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. A little tiny bit. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit. Yeah. No, Bronny has been having a better G League season.
Started.
His dad probably beat his ass.
No, the thing is like the kid just needs to stay down there for a few years.
But
all the years.
But you already seen it. I was like, 2-3 days ago. Breaking news. The Lakers has just recently called him back up.
They called him back for the Christmas game. That was more a formality. That was they were not going to play him. Otherwise, he would have played.
Stop calling him up. Leave him right where he is.
They're on Christmas break anyway. He's not missing games. But so I'll say this, but I'm not comparing him to this player. Well, you can take any player really in their first season. I watched a lot of Lakers ball. I've seen players in their first season. Lonzo Ball, as good as he was, he didn't have a great rookie season at all.
No.
Every player that I've seen that been in that organization struggled, and it's not just because you're playing basketball as a rookie. You're playing literally on the most storied franchise in the league. It's you could be an NBA player and then you can be a Laker, and it's two totally different things. It's two with different expectations, and then throw on all the rest of the stuff that the kid's dealing with. I get it. I get it if you struggle at first, but yeah, he just needs to stay down there because he only got a half season of basketball after having a heart issue.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And a half season of college basketball. So it wasn't an 80-something game season. It was like a 20-something game season, and he played maybe 13 games.
Why'd y'all steal that team from Minnesota?
Bro, why did we steal that team from the Wizards? The Lakers are wild, bro.
That's crazy.
They are wild. But I mean,
all I know,
you give him another year, and then in his third year, that's why he signed a 4-year contract. In his third year, he'll be a rotational player.
I'm gonna go on record here right now, and I'm gonna give Bronny a pass. I'm gonna stop being so hard on Bronny, because after what I'm gonna say about, was it last week or the week before that, right before we hit for the holiday and everything else, I'm gonna stop being so hard on Bronny, because after what I seen with Milwaukee, they was playing. I can't remember who they was playing, and I know Giannis was going off. And who was there in the white shirt?
The nastiest.
Yes, exactly. From the 12th man all the way down to where the coach is at, and sitting there. oh yeah, go. I'm looking like
His number one fan. Hey, that's his brother. He's supposed to be like that.
I'm done. I was like,
I just
Bronny, I'm gonna stop being so hard on him.
I just don't know where did he come from on the bench? Did he have warm-up clothes on or street clothes?
He had warm-up clothes on.
Because last time I seen the nastiest, he was in. He had like he was sitting with a seat that you got to buy a ticket for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, wait, is he on the team?
No, he literally
Or they just
had
let
on
him sit next to the team.
he had on a white shirt. He had on the warm-up pants, and he came down. It was like right as they was calling the timeout. And he was there like, yeah, I'm looking like, okay.
He brought the warm-ups from home.
Hey,
He was cheering, but he like stepped in front of the coach.
Yeah, exactly. That's the game I'm talking about. That's the game I'm talking about. And I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm done.
The privilege is this dude get.
Yes. And I'm like,
he
this
went to
game.
the shop before the game.
Milwaukee was like, hey, we got to cut him,
He pulled a mellow.
but he can sit with us.
Right.
He
y'all-
travel with us.
And y'all mad at Bronny for just going to the G League.
Hey, and that's the reason I'm saying I'm gonna stop being so hard on Bronny because he got to be like one of those players that like he don't sit on the bench like in the front row, but he sit like directly behind the team. Like most still like the assistant, the equipment manager, and the people that
boy.
video the game and all that. Like, come on, dude. I was like,
That man should just be the water boy at this point.
exactly. Like he don't
Well, if
get
he
no
leaves,
tip.
Giannis leaving. I bet that's in Giannis'
Hey, yo,
contract.
It is.
And real
He
talk,
probably-
My
honestly,
brother better be on the
can't
team
get
somewhere.
I can't give Bronny some clout because when Bronny get in, Bronny ain't missing no wide open layups. I didn't see.
Not a lot.
Nah,
I didn't see
The
the nastiest get in there and blow a wide open layup, a wide open dunk.
Can I just
I'm done.
basketball as a whole right now? These teams out here are like
They're hurting.
They're trash.
after we had that episode about which era was more skilled, I just started watching the games, bro. And
They
it's
trash.
It's
Crazy.
trash.
You
bro.
rather watch college basketball?
Have you
though?
ever watched a Washington Wizards or Wizards game?
Yeah.
Do y'all know why it's so trash? Because everybody has started playing basketball from the year 2000 to now
They just want to shoot threes, bro.
are shooting threes 5 feet behind the 3-point
They
line.
just said
Well, you
that.
see that
shoot
they're
threes,
they're
bro.
probably thinking about changing that.
They just said that. Yeah.
I think the game will evolve on its own because I think right now you're in a area where big men are really scarce, and the league always goes through like big men and then guards and big men and then guards.
Yeah.
But you're if you go back and look at every MVP from the last 10 seasons, the majority of them are big men or centers, right?
Well, you could keep throwing these little guards out shooting all these threes, but when I dump the ball down to DeMarcus Cousins in the paint, who's just scoring that wheel on you,
Right.
you got to take them little dudes out.
And right now it's really hard to find very skilled big men. So as that continues to become a thing, I think the league is going to transform. You're going to have one guy who's going to be unbelievably crazy in the post. And
Anybody with
and then-
skill is bigger than these shooters.
and then it's going to be a thing. It's going to be like, oh, we need to get a guy in the post because, yeah, 3 beats 2, but we're shooting threes at such a crazy clip. He comes down and he's unstoppable in the paint every single time. So his shooting percentage is so much higher.
Shaq was like 60% from the field 1 year. or
Right.
something.
Like, and then the math is going to change. It's going to be like, well, 3's more than 2. And it's going to be like, well, 60% is better than 40%. And then they're going to, oh, well, we want these high.
Yeah.
You'll see it transform. It'll do it all on its
It's the
own.
analytics bullshit.
I hate how high of scoring these games are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody got up to 155 points last week.
Yeah,
Because-
like the Celtics yesterday
blew
got
out some.
147.
Yeah.
Because they look at the games like they say, threes is better than 2. Threes is gonna win you the game. And
There's no defense.
Mid range is not gonna win you the game. Right? So, and honestly,
Putting up 43s a game.
exactly. Think about it.
Dude, they're out there playing cardio. Just out there just doing just
Running.
cardio.
And it's like I like Steph, but when Steph came in and when Steph started blowing up the way he did and shooting threes, I told my brother, I was like, the game finna change. She's like, what you mean? I was like, don't watch the NBA, watch these young cats. And we was coaching basketball. And I remember I had a kid taller than me. I'm come down, popped and shot a 3. And I'm looking like, we on a fast break. Timeout on the bench. He looked at me like, Coach, what did I do? I was like, you a big man and you just gonna stop and shoot a 3 like that? go to the dang on hole and make the layup. You on a fast break. You want to shoot a 3. That's what Steph Curry do. I was like, I'm done. I'm done.
I know it's Steph's fault, but I don't think it's Steph's fault. I know it's his fault, but I don't feel like it's his fault.
Tell me nothing, coach. That's what Curry do.
Yeah,
I'm done, man.
I know it's his
not
fault,
his
but
fault
like,
that he's being emulated.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
And he's the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah, I agree with that, man.
It's more of the coaching fault that
analytics.
Yeah,
bullshit.
It's analytics, really.
We gonna shoot the threes. That's the reason why, like I said, with the WNBA, like the reason why they're so admired with Caitlin Clark, because she's coming in doing the exact same thing that Steph is doing. She's taking way more threes than any other women in the WNBA because she's figured out. Yeah, and she's figured out.
Don't make it exciting.
She's figured out threes are better than twos easily. Her handles is not all that tight. She can pass the ball, but she ain't that good at passing the ball.
Yes, she is. She led the league in assists. She be dropping dimes.
She be dropping dimes.
When they catch them.
Her handles ain't that tight. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? She all right. I still get her credit. Mad credit.
You sound like a certified hater.
Yeah.
Look, I like Caitlin Clark, but what I'm saying is that she's doing the same thing that Steph is doing. I see her shoot more threes than anything.
Yeah,
I don't see her going to the cup.
but I don't like I said. I just don't feel like the what we're seeing now, because really I watch other teams play. Lakers are a slow old team, so they don't play this way.
Oh yeah,
but other teams when they play, they just like I was watching a Mavericks game. Mavericks and I can't remember who it was they were playing, but they went down the court, shot a 3, went down the court in the first 5 seconds, and the other team just went over that way, inbound the ball. First 5 seconds that they're shoot a 3, and the other team gets a rebound. Over this side, shoot a 3, shoot a 3, and it was like you're just playing ping pong the entire time. And I didn't know that games were paced that fucking fast. Like you're just up and down the court. Like what the fuck? This is terrible. Slow the fuck. But if you can't stop and slow down the ball, because if you slow down the ball, and it's about possessions, and you know
it only get like that when it get to the playoffs, because the playoffs is different.
The playoffs
it's
make
about
you
possession,
and I think that's what'll happen. I think that we'll get our best ball in the playoffs this year,
and that's just like no disrespect to your boy over there, Mr. Jason Tatum. He shoot a lot of dang on threes.
No, he do.
Yeah, he does.
And I think yesterday he shot like 10.
Yeah,
right. But I can get it. Why I gotta shoot all? Why I need to go to the cup when I got Jaylen Brown that can go to the cup with ease? So hey, you go to the cup with ease. I'm just gonna shoot the 3. You know. Yeah. I can't get mad.
There's sometimes where Porzingis will shoot a far ass. I'm like, what the fuck? And then it goes in. I'm like, never mind.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
Like, but you ever had that where you're like, why the fuck did you? Never mind.
Yeah. Jordan pull every shot,
and that's like say me and Jay, we both Bulls fan, and I know he can agree with me when I say this. There be at times where I see Zach LaVine. He'd take somebody off the dribble. I was like, oh, that's a quick ass first step. He gone to the rim.
Back up and shoot a 3.
Thank you. Want to step back, hop back. I'm like, why you shooting that 3, dude? Why is you shooting that? You just took him off the dribble.
Same reason why fucking Ben Simmons won't lay up a shot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Which one?
So many times.
Ben Simmons. There's too many of those.
The Lotto one?
Oh, God.
So I agree with all.
That's insane. But real quick, let's we'll get to the women's NCAA ball. You wanted to mention a couple ladies who've been balling out of control right now.
Well, if you look at Juju Watkins' last couple of games, she's been dropping like 30, and she's been averaging 30 with close to 10 boards a game, maybe 6 assists. Adana Hidalgo, she's been dropping 30 a game with 10 boards with 6 steals. And then Paige Buckets, man, she been balling, but Hannah just beat Juju, and then Hannah just beat Paige, and then Juju just beat Paige Bucker. So it's like, man, like that game, them 3 women right there, they're doing their thing, and South Carolina's just steadily coasting along, and creeping, man.
Where does Paige play?
Paige plays at UConn, and Paige plays the guard. Hannah is 5'6", plays the guard.
Where she play?
Notre Dame, and Juju Watkins plays at USC. Standing like 6'1", plays the guard, but her handles, man, is just so wicked, man. She can shoot the mid range, she can shoot the 3, she can get to the cup at ease. It's so ridiculous, and now they're starting to see the evolution of the women's game, and now they're starting to mention these 3 women in the same breath as they was mentioning and talking about Caitlin Clark last year. I was like, when I was talking about it last year, I was like, they ain't seeing it because y'all so glamorized with Caitlin Clark. Because if you think about Caitlin Clark, all her points came against Big Ten opponents. Mm-hmm. But when she played against other games, and when she didn't play against Big Ten opponents, she didn't score as much. So you see a difference like that. That's just like when they played South Carolina the year before that. She waved off the old girl Jackson like this, like just waved off. And she was at 3-point line, just waved off. Old girl Jackson came back the next year, bust Caitlin Clark's butt, locked up on defense. Like I said, I'm not taking anything away from Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is a baller. She's going to do what she do. But what I'm saying, this evolution of women's basketball, man, it's coming changing fast. Yeah. And you got to watch it, and you got to check it out, because Juju Watkins is making close to what Shador is making in NIL right now.
Yeah.
She paved the way.
Yeah.
And on top of that, yes. And on top of that, not only that, I want to say Asia Wilson. She's the first woman in the WNBA to score over 1,000-something points.
Yeah. It's coming fast.
And she got her own shoe line coming out. Her own shoe line right along with Brianna Stewart. They got so many. They got their own shoe lines coming out, man. It's like
I can't wait for next season.
Right? Yeah. And Juju Watkins.
I'm actually
then already said out of her mouth. Her and her dog already said there should be a rule that women in college should be able to come out of college earlier, just like they do in the NBA, in men's college. So if men can go 1 year, women should at least be able to go 2 years and turn pro. And I can agree with that, because think about it. If they go 2, so if you had Juju Watkins coming out this year right now with Paige Buckers and Hannah right along with you already got Caitlin Clark over there, and then you got a rivalry going with the Aces in New York. That's going to set the WNBA up, man. Like, you going to see it.
For 15 years.
You going to see it.
Yeah.
But WNBA got to raise up that salary.
Yeah, they got to raise that salary, and
that happens when they start selling games out.
Right.
Yeah.
They probably sticking to a college now.
Right.
After this,
it's
going to force them to raise their salary up, because look, think about it.
I said the Garden was sold out, or Barclays, was sold out.
See here, Vancouver just got a team that's starting up in 2026. Portland just got a team that's starting up in 2026.
That's a mistake.
Valkyrie, that's finna play in where the Golden State is. They starting up a team this year in 2025.
Who?
Golden State's got a team.
WNBA.
Yeah.
It's called
Vancouver. That's a mistake.
It's called the Valkyrie. So they starting up. So think about it.
It should be at Toronto.
With them 3 teams starting up and everything else, I'm like, okay, that's good. But then you got the women that's constantly just coming along from the college game. They're gonna have to raise their salary. They have to look. And on top of that, we know that Ice Cube got the big 3, the big 3, right? The women just started their own 3-on-3 league.
Yeah.
So their game is coming fast. And if the NBA don't start to figure out some way and somehow, man, hey, the WNBA gonna pass them right on along.
I really hope they got
away.
They got a good TV, a good portion of the new TV deal. It was going to help them out quite a bit. What was just negotiated, so they're going to be coming along. This next crop NBA players to come out this season, or this upcoming season, is going to be a lot better.
Yeah, because
than what they got the prior
season.
I think
the WNBA, they went from so many games to like about 45 games this upcoming season.
Yeah.
So it's
going to be a lot of changes.
So
I'll be watching. I can't wait.
And
I hope the Sky gets. When's Juju come out?
This next year.
She's got one more year of college.
Not 2025, but 2020. No, the only crazy thing in Betas about it, the women got to go all 4 years. They can't go 3. They got to go all 4 years.
Is it? I thought they could go 3.
No, they got to go.
Because I know Paige could have went and then she stayed.
But she did it because she hurt herself. She took a red shirt year.
Oh, okay.
But they literally got to go. From what I know, they got to go all 4 because I've never seen no junior.
So is Juju a sophomore this year?
Yeah,
she got 2 more years after this year.
She got 2 more years.
That's dumb.
That's stupid. She if she get hurt or something, man.
Yeah, they gonna eventually change that. They gonna have to change that, man.
Yeah.
So you guys
hopefully she make it in the next couple years.
And the reason why I'm saying all that is because think about it. Like in the NBA, what's always been making big in the NBA when you got rival teams that don't like each other, and then you got stars on each team that's competing each and every night. People want to see that, man. So, like, say we already know the Knicks and the Sixers don't like each other. For Boston, it's
the 76ers.
76ers, man. That's like, what? Bird and Julius. Oh, man, I remember that fight.
That or the Lakers.
Lakers.
Yeah. Fuck the Lakers.
Whatever. Before we get out of here, I will mention Major League Baseball free agency. It is underway. A lot of teams selling right now. A lot of teams selling. Only a few teams are out there buying. The Dodgers definitely re-upped. They just picked up Teoscar Hernandez. They re-signed him. It looks like they're going for pitching. The pitcher that's coming out of Japan. Let me see, Japanese.
I think he got signed already.
Yeah.
No, not yet.
I thought he was going to Baltimore.
Me going to Baltimore?
That's
Roki Sozaki.
Okay,
that's what I'm talking about. The other pitcher, he wasn't the wasn't the ace. He's basically he was like
they went to Baltimore.
I think I can't remember which one it was that got signed. But Roki Sozaki is the one that's he's younger, and he's an ace. He's the best thing smoking right now internationally. He came out early. So that means that he can't get that big, huge $100 million deal. It's going to be the same deal, whichever team he picks. Right now, it's just up to what team he wants to play for.
I know Boston, we just signed Walker Buehler. We signed him to a 1-year deal.
Yes.
Hell, the Diamondbacks just signed old boy out of Baltimore.
Yeah.
Corbin Burns.
Man,
Yeah, in Baltimore, they signed Tomoyuki Sugano to a 1-year, $13 million contract. He was an older pitcher that came over pretty much after he already ran through the Japanese league for years and years and years.
Yeah, but
Cubs should have kept Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, they traded him to
the Yankees. My team, the Yankees. So the Yankees are probably the most interesting story in free agency.
I hope they have locker room issues.
the Yankees lost.
It's possible.
His heart still broke, man. His heart still broke.
For me, for one. Yeah. So I will tell you, it sucked not getting Juan Soto back. I won't act like it didn't.
Yeah, but he's goofy, bro.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. He had very real reasons for not wanting to come back to the team. But again, the Yankees are just like the Lakers. You could be a Hall of Famer in the league. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. You could be a Hall of Famer or you could be a Hall of Fame Yankee. It's different. It's wildly different. So yeah, cool. Go over there to it's pretty. I mean, they're the clown show of.
I mean, they get an apple when they hit a home run or something.
Yeah, the Mets they're the clown show. Like the Mets are literally where Yankees go to end their careers. They they picked up our reliever who not a reliever. Yeah, a reliever. I can never remember his name.
Did y'all trade old boy that cost y'all the game in game 1 or 2 from the Yankees?
Which
Cortez?
Clay Holmes. Clay Holmes blew a save, I believe.
Did they trade him?
The Clay Holmes is who went to the Mets.
Okay.
They took him from being a reliever. He was our closer. He blew 18 saves last season, and they made him a starter.
What about what's the dude was
crazy.
Yeah, the Mets are nuts. and they took Luis Severino after he could never stay healthy for us.
And was it Cortez?
Nestor Cortez, we traded.
Yeah, to where?
Nestor got traded to Detroit.
Okay, yeah. Because I know, I think Boston, we also picked up somebody for y'all that used to play for the Yankees and used to play for the Cubs, Chapman.
Yeah. Chapman was our closer. Chapman was also the closer for the 2016
Cubs,
World Championship Cubs. Chapman he's great when he's great, but he's trash in high leverage situations.
Yeah,
he almost lost that.
He almost lost us the World Series.
Yeah. He's
fastball that he always threw.
Well, Chapman is that was another player that I wanted out of here. I also wanted I forgot his name. Clay Holmes. I wanted Clay Holmes out of here. Nestor Cortez got traded for let's see, Devin Williams. Devin Williams is one of the best closers in the game.
Like I say, at least Jay here a Cubs fan, not a White Sox fan, because they horrible.
The Cubs are making weird trades.
Yeah, we got Tucker.
Yeah, they got
Tucker. Which Tucker?
Kyle Tucker from Houston.
Oh wow!
But they traded Paredes.
Yeah.
So I don't understand because Paredes was phenomenal last season.
They said he wasn't happy.
Maybe not. I mean, he came from
Tampa Bay.
Florida.
And who did y'all get for Bellinger?
Nothing, bro. Literally nothing.
Money. No, we had to pay money, I think.
Yeah.
I think we sent money with him.
Why trade?
No, only $5 million.
Still money.
Because they wanted his contract off the books.
Yeah. Didn't even trade him for a beer at the stadium.
Yeah, he got traded for Cody Poteet, who we barely used, in cash. So
Crazy.
baseball is one of the weird sports where salaries don't have to match. Everybody just has to be happy.
Right.
And the reason why Cody Bellinger wasn't getting moved is because nobody wanted to eat his salary because he's not worth that contract anymore.
Yeah.
But the Yankees ate all of $5 million of it, which was a huge surprise because they were suspected to only really take like 10.
But the question is, did y'all really need him?
100%. And we still don't have a leadoff hitter.
Ooh.
So
You
Yankees
can still get it done.
Yeah, the Yankees had they had a couple weaknesses last season with Clay Holmes blowing leads and things like that. So they needed more relief pitching. They went out, they got that. They got the best closer in the game. They needed better starting pitching. They got Max Fried, who was another ace to pair next to Garrett Cole. They went and they needed help in the outfield because they lost Soto. Bellinger can help. And then they got Jason Dominguez coming up, who was supposed to be the next thing smoking. And then they needed a first baseman. They went and got Paul Goldschmidt, who's formidable, better than whatever we had. Rizzo was not. He was a net negative. And then we needed a third baseman, and that's all we're waiting on.
I think Rizzo goes back to the Cubs one more year.
I hope so.
That'd be dope.
I was at the game where he came back for the first time to Wrigley. Yeah, and he got a standing ovation. It was a beautiful moment.
So you think Rizzo comes back? Do you think what's old boy?
Nope, he's not. Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant?
No.
Man, he fell off.
You talking about
Dude over in Detroit.
Javi.
Oh man, Javi Baez is
Javi
no.
Baez.
Javi Baez should not be playing baseball anymore.
Don't
it's
disrespect him like that.
listen.
okay?
It
still my
is
favorite.
the most hilarious story in baseball right now.
Crazy.
That's my cousin.
The most hilarious story in baseball right now is Javi Baez.
$5 million.
Is Javi Baez and Gleyber Torres playing together. They're both terrible. Gleyber Torres is a great hitter, streaky, just like Javi Baez. Like they're literally the same player.
Javi
They
just swings at
They
everything.
swing. They both swing at everything. If you thought Javi swung at everything, wait till you see Gleyber. And Gleyber Torres is a historically bad, like top 5 in the league history, worst probably in base running.
Well, Javi's an amazing base runner.
Yeah. Whenever he
Uh,
gets on base every now and then.
yeah.
I've seen him steal like every base. to
I
get
saw
around.
that. Yeah, I saw that. But just having those two, like defensively, Javi Baez isn't really great.
What?
No, bro.
Man.
That's crazy.
What?
I said,
have you ever seen him play second
They
or
shot
short?
Chris Bryant down quick.
I don't know how he is now.
I'm talking now. Not when he was playing for the Cubs. He was amazing with the Cubs. Not right now. But to have those two, and they look exactly the same. It's funny.
What you trying to say? That all Puerto Ricans look the same?
No, because Gleyber Torres is Venezuelan.
Got him.
Yeah. Damn. But I mean, Gleyber Torres, he was a great. He was great to have in the clubhouse as a Yankee. We definitely appreciate him, but he just never lived up to.
Yeah.
He looked like you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the first time I ever heard that in my life.
Now you actually like you know how black people are sometimes are like are like redheads. He looks like a black when they're mixed.
Looking like a light skinned brother. You know what I'm saying?
Like remember old boy's daddy on Friday? Like, why you come around Red's dad on Friday?
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Messing with these nice people. You want some? Nope.
What the
His
heck
name
is
was Red in real life, I think.
Right.
Red.
Yeah. What did
That's the
Sammy
greatest
Sosa
movie of all time.
apologize for, man?
Sammy Sosa apologized to the city of Chicago for basically being like
Lying for 30 years.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that
He just wanted to be in the Cubs Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm glad that they were able to come
And bring him
together and see him at the games every now and then. I think that was good for the city.
Did he do something to his skin, man? Because he got a little lighter once he left Chicago.
If they never would have won the World Series, it wouldn't be like this.
No,
I think so.
Yeah, they would have blamed him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I threw it up there because I threw it up there. I didn't know if there was any Cubs fans in here.
Of course.
Yeah, but I just don't.
I'm not happy with
I love what he did for Chicago when he played. He was exciting, great. But when
after that,
the way you leave and the way you you just want to lie, act like you didn't. You know what I mean? Don't lie. Just everybody was doing it. Everybody was taking. I mean, you was juicing.
Did he play for somebody else after he left Chicago?
I think he went to Baltimore.
Yeah, I think it was Baltimore.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was after that corked bat issue, and then when he got hit in the helmet.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'm tired of my favorite athletes getting hit in the helmet, and they changed his whole life.
It was crazy. I remember him big in a home run chase, and then after that, from
but he turned himself white. That's
98 to 99. That's I didn't remember too much about him. I'm like, where the heck did he go? He just faded off into the background. Where's Sammy at? And that was it.
Baseball players aren't high profile by nature, but it's interesting.
True.
But anyway, we will. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming through.
Oh yeah,
it's good to be back, man.
Got anything for the new year, bro?
I was just gonna ask you guys if you had any New Year resolutions, but
I ain't got no New Year resolution. But
just make this paper.
Yeah.
Only thing I can do is bad talk real. You know what I'm saying? It's been real, man. I enjoy the podcast, man. I enjoy coming on here talking with you gentlemen and shooting shit with you guys and talking sports and you know what I'm saying, getting to know who y'all are as men and knowing what your interests are and everything and stuff like that, man. And it's been real.
This definitely gonna grow within next year.
Definitely. I'm just gonna send a shout out to my best friend Sid. Tomorrow will be 2 years since we laid him to rest. You know, he was big on football. He was a Cowboys fan through and through. I couldn't talk bad or say anything bad about the Cowboys, but hell, he always did because he'd tell me all the time, man, the Cowboys trash. They ain't shit. They ain't nothing. Fire this person, fire that person. Hell, you know what? Tell Jerry Jones, sell me the team. I'll run him. That's what he used to always tell me, man. You know, I love him. I miss him. And other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? This podcast has been real, man. And hope we continue to grow. You know
for sure.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, R.I.P. your guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. That was my brother. You know how you meet people at a certain age, like from elementary on up, and you grow from, just friends, and then you keep growing, and it eventually becomes more than just that. It's brothers.
Yeah.
It's a bond. It's a brotherhood, and that's what I try to tell these kids out here today, that y'all don't understand what it means about having that brotherhood, what it means about having that best friend. What I mean that is like someone that's always gonna be honest with you, someone that's never gonna lie to you, that can call you out on your BS, that can tell you straight up, hey, you acting like this or you being this, hey, I need you to get it together. I need you to do this. Kids don't understand what that is like that. They be like, oh, that's my friend. Next thing you know, oh, they ain't my friend no more. Why? Because they turn their back on you. No. True friends is not going to turn their back on you. True friend is going to tell you like it is. And it's either or. Either you going to be friends with them anymore or you ain't going to be like that. And it's like, it becomes a bond. It's a brotherhood now, man. So
I've been getting yelled at all year. Hey, man.
Yeah, so, man, you know. And I just feel like we growing here on this podcast, man, and we're going to keep going, man. And just remember this, before the NBA season is up, we still need to go to a Bulls game or something, man.
Yeah, we got to figure something out. We are doing Tuesday, we're doing Imagine. So if you guys are free Tuesday, we're going to go watch some movies as a group.
What are we going to watch?
They're the Bob Dylan movie and
man, who the fuck wants to see that?
I ain't going to watch no Bob Dylan with a whole bunch of dudes, man.
The second movie is probably going to be the one that everybody else goes to. It is.
Don't say no wicked bullshit either.
No. Where's it? Oh, here it is. Homestead.
The fuck is that?
It's a horror film. It's a horror film.
Oh yeah, miss me with that shit.
I don't do no horror films, fam.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't pick. It's an entertainment panel that's doing it. So
if it was Moana,
I'm good.
I'm there.
Yeah. It's not really much out right now. So
I'm straight.
I ain't been to a movie theater.
Y'all can go to the Portage.
It's $5. So I'm going.
$5 is
Imagine
cool.
is dope though. Have you been there?
Yeah. For $5, I'll go.
I go see the Bob Dylan movie with my wife, but not a whole bunch of No. I'm good.
Yeah.
No. Maybe I should go check out Imagine.
$5 is $5.
Nah, dude, that movie theater's dope.
It's dope.
I might have to go with somebody.
Hey, you can go in there, you can drink, you can go in there and you can gamble
That's
too.
all you gotta say.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, bet.
That's all you gotta say. I can drink. Say less.
But I want to thank you guys for rocking with us. We appreciate it. Thank you. It was a vibe. It was real. This is the panel. They call me Swill, and we'll see you guys in 2025.